Nice.
All right.
All
We're
right.
live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the realm of Ravengard, where I and 7 of my friends play Dungeons and Dragons live for you here. Homebrew campaign, of course. Tonight being the first night of the new campaign that we have here from my buddies, and we're still kind of getting a few people situated, so it's going to be a little bit before we get started. In the meantime, grab your snacks and your drinks, beers or not, that's fine too. And what do they say? Let's get down tonight. Have a good time. All right. I am, in fact, going to be right back. We're waiting for Gordon, our last player, and I'm going to actually have to arrange some video for the feed to make it work. I mean, so we'll have a little bit. So,
are we reading our backstories?
No. I mean, I'm gonna let you just role play that naturally. That's
it should come in organically. Yeah.
We'll learn about your character eventually.
I do, however, have some stuff, like I said, some written intro stuff. So we'll do that in a minute. I just gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I was telling Albie, when I bought Xanathar's Guide, I was like super stoked to see all that like background optional stuff, and I actually rolled. That's what I was doing earlier today. I rolled for like pretty much all of Geth's background, so I'm super excited because it's like I did that for like everything with this character, so like everything is like supernatural. Yeah,
I feel like your ideas and your bonds and your flaws, right? Didn't you roll those randomly?
Yeah.
I always when I roll like bonds and flaws and the characteristic stuff, I always roll 2 dice and then just pick the one I like more every time. I always roll 2 dice and then I pick between the 2.
I chose mine, man.
And then if you roll the same number, it's fate. You have to pick that one.
Yeah.
I'm into that, Zach. That's actually a pretty cool way about it. Let me just check in here, make sure Gordon is in fact there and can hear me. Can you hear us, Gordon? I know he's on mute. I can see that, and I don't need to switch to the map view.
So Zach, what would be the next book that you think I should get? Should I get the Monster Manual next?
I mean, I would say if you're interested in DMing, yeah. But if you're just as a player, I would say like Tasha's is awesome. Volo, do you have Volo?
No, Volo is like the player side of like the monster experience.
Yeah,
right?
Volo's Guide to Monsters is cool. There's more like backgrounds and more player stuff. And then I want
that one then.
The next one that I would get would be the what is it, Sword Coast, whatever.
The Sword Coast?
Sword Coast Adventures Guide?
Yeah, Sword Coast Adventures Guide. That would be the next one I would get as a player. But for you, I would say Volo. I would say go Volo before you go Sword Coast Adventure Guide.
Isn't Sword Coast Adventure like an actual like?
It's a module, yeah. It's a module and a story, but it also has some extra stuff too. They have some new stuff.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'll look into those.
Fart around with this layout right quick while we wait for our final players.
What do they call it when D&D does like retcon, when they update stuff? There's a word for it.
I mean, isn't it just called retconning?
No. There's like when they change stuff. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, it's like a weird word. Like
it is a weird word.
There's a weird word for it. I'm into it.
Yeah. No, because I thought that changelings could get a +3 to charisma, but they used to, and they changed it, and they can no longer get a +3. You get a +2 to charisma and +1 to any other skill.
That was whenever it was. That was when it was when it was the Unearthed Arcana stuff, and then they make it official, publish it, and when they officially publish it.
When they officially published it, it was +2 to charisma and +1 to any skill.
Oh really?
Any skill, not any other skill, any skill. And then they changed it, and I found that, and like there was some weird word for it. Crap.
Well, you have time to find it because still setting this up. Okay, I think I have a spot for Gordon to fit right in. Oh, and now the cams are all funky, and then they're fixed. Gotta love that. if there was one thing I could fix about
errata, it's called errata. ERRATA.
Oh, sure. Yeah, an errata. That's it. So for Eric's character, he playing an orc, right? The errata said that orcs actually don't get that negative intelligence.
Yeah, errata is the term. Basically, it's like when they change something that's like officially.
That's not even a D&D word. That's actually just a word for when rules are changed, I think. Because
I know. I just forgot the word.
Yeah, I was like, I was thinking it was something special, and if it was, I knew that one. All right. So, that's so weird. Everyone gets moved when you hopped on cam. Okay, top row.
Like here's a monk errata. The final sentence ends as follows: regardless of your weapon proficiencies, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack. So it doesn't matter what you're proficient in. No matter what, if you're deflecting the missile, like you're proficient in it.
Yeah. Exactly. So I can catch like arrows and.
You can catch whatever you want, baby.
Bullets, any projectiles. Any projectiles that are, so even if a weapon is thrown at me, I can catch it, sword, and I can chuck it back or chuck it.
And you're proficient in it.
Right, but the damage is only my. Or actually, no, it's what the damage is. I'm sorry. But if it's something like an arrow, it's 1d4 plus proficiency bonus.
Is this all monks, or is this a specific monastic tradition?
That's all. That's the deflect missiles.
Oh, nice. I was going to ask, because I was like, I don't know how many missiles are going to be coming at me.
Missiles is just projectile.
Yeah.
The reason I brought that up, Albie, is because for sorcerers for twin spell, you were right that if I cast it at a level where it's only targeting one, I can twin it. So you were right.
Yeah, I thought I read that somewhere because I looked up that for the same reason I was like making a sorcerer character.
Yeah, no, that was an errata that I recently figured out. So I am going to go with twin spell. Yeah, Gordon, you're muted, bro.
Does that mean you can't twin a fireball?
No, because fireball targets multiple people.
Okay.
No,
you can't twin any area of effect spell.
Right, and so that's similar.
It has to target a single creature.
Yeah, that's similar to the enchantment wizard's split enchantment, but that's specific for enchantments.
But like at lower levels, I could cast, let's say, hold person on 2 people.
Yeah,
I would need to use a higher level spell slot.
Okay.
I don't even have hold person. That's just an example.
All right. If you guys look at the stream, I got kind of the layout I was trying to go for. It's going to probably be a few seconds behind, but this I think this will just have to do. So we can all see everything and see the map, and it's similar to that thing we were trying to achieve earlier. Okay. Well, then I guess is everybody ready here? Are we all good?
Ready, steady.
Without further ado, do this. Okay. I have a little written intro for you all. So I'm gonna get this party started. Yeah. In the dead of winter, it was hard to spare firewood, but they did. Everyone in town chipped in a few pieces, until the pyre was as high as a man's shoulders. There was a smell of hot food, some kind of spiced meat. Someone, somewhere, was playing a lute. The tune was joyful. The old man and the girl stood stock still in the crowd, gazes fixed at the pyre, or more accurately, at the 3 poles rising from it, and the haunted faces that looked back at them. Bruised and broken, hollow eyes staring at nothing, or maybe at something no one else could see. It is a strange thing to see death smiling back at you from the faces of the people you loved. From somewhere, kettle drum begins to sound. Crowd begins to gather closer, eyes hungry for the spectacle. The old man whispers to the girl, low and harsh, "Remember them. Remember their faces." A man in robes is speaking. His clear, bright tones ring out backed by the steady drum. His hair is cut short, and long, bony fingers spread wide as he gesticulates, occasionally pausing for the crowd to roar in their approval back at him. Each time they do, the girl cringes, His words whip them to frenzy. Like dogs, they salivate. Everyone knows what will happen next. They crave it. The sun is setting now. The old man grips the girl's shoulder tightly. The shouting man in robes on a makeshift dais, the shouting man stands on a makeshift dais made of a few old bricks and some rough timbers. There are more of them in the crowd now, black robes to match their orator. Someone has brought a brazier. In the deepening twilight, the coals light the speaker's face from below, warping the gaunt lines of his cheeks and his sunken, feverish eyes. As the fullness of the night creeps in from the shadows of every corner, they come to it at last. The torch is lit. There are roars from the crowd. The girl tries to look away. The old man grips her by the chin and pins her gaze to the pyre. Don't you look away now. Not now. Not when it matters. See it, girl. Every detail. Committed to memory. This is what they want for all of us. There is screaming. There's jeering. There's the smell of hot fat and burnt hair. The light is so bright. There's a sick feeling of comfort coming from the warmth of the fire in the cold night. Girls crying, but it is a quiet thing, lost in the drums and the singing hymns and the howling, desperate pleas of the helpless. The fire is reflected in the girl's eyes. A stillness grips her. The old man takes hers. The old man's hand takes hers. His twisted fingers are clumsy but strong, and he pulls her from the crowd. With low tones, he questions her as they peel away. Names, faces, the kinds of boots the black-robed men wore, and how many rings they had on their hands, the medals that they wore, the decorations on their armor, and what the sawdust meant on the boots that said anything about where they were quartered. They sharpen their tools by the light of the moon, for fire gives them no comfort. The night's work will begin soon. The girl's hands tremble, but the old man helps her. The smell from the fire still haunting her. She vomits. The old man cleans her up. He tells her the fire will not last, and that the men in black robes fear the dark most of all. The old man says, before the night is done, we will make sure they remember why. You awaken in the night, for the day is too hot to endure, trapped in cages, hanging off a cliffside, waiting for the desert sun to rise in the east and beat down on your bodies until your souls have nothing left. The last thing you all remember are being taken alive for your respective crimes. This is where I'm going to intro the party. We have Gordon playing, and correct me if I say this wrong, Gaius Threos Marcus. Is that right?
I think it's pronounced Thyrios.
Thyrios. Okay, Gaius Thyrios Marcus. Wanted for sacrificing a village to the serpent god Leviathan. We have Deacon Blackbeard. That's Austin over there, playing him. Wanted for murder in a competitive fighting match. David is playing Fritzia Tarash. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's wanted for the desecration of a noble burial grounds and defiling corpses.
Deserved it.
We have Kyle over here playing Geth Stormwind. And I think I didn't write it in here yet because we just had that figured out. And what was it that we said you were wanted for?
So I am wanted for basically
Where was it?
misuse of cadavers in
That's
Coldwater
right.
Cove.
Okay. That's right. Also, yeah, not appropriately dealing. There's a very grim, dark feel to each of these characters. We have Spine, played by Cihan, wanted for the murder of several members of a slaving group. We have Zach over there playing Camarian, wanted for the attempted murder of a noble. And we have finally Jaeger, played by Eric, who is also yours part I didn't have because we finalized it. You were wanted for, remind me?
Sacrificing my whole crew during an expedition.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. He was wanted for several murders, basically human sacrifices. Damn, everyone is just messing with. It's a dark crew. It's an evil crew, everyone. Welcome to the show where my players have created some freaking evil characters.
We're determined to one day have an evil campaign, and we're just going to force it apart.
It's just really hard to do, you know, because it's like, what? Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Okay,
we just kill everyone. We just make it evil.
Evil doesn't mean murder, hobo.
Every man for himself, or orc.
That's true. All right, so for where you guys are, to give you a little bit of, we'll go with some background here. So we are in what is called the Sandstorm Kingdom. This is in the western part of Ravengard. It is the desert. It is hot. I'm going to bring a full view of the map here so we can kind of get a little bit better view there. So this is Realm of Ravengard, and this whole area here, the Sandstorm Kingdom, is, like I said, quite brutal. The Balewind Desert is
Jess, what's up?
super hot. Oh, yeah, there we go. What's up, Jess? Thanks for stopping by. We miss you. I miss you. All right, so in the Sandstorm Kingdom, desert climate here, which some of you are used to. I experienced it for a year or so in Arizona. So you guys are actually all in cages. You're all hanging off the mountainside, cliffs. You look down and it goes for who knows how far. You fear that if you fell, you would die, but thankfully you're stuck in this cage. You don't have anything of yours on you. You're in, like, some of your, like, you have clothes, but there's, like, no armor plating. You're basically just been, you're just left out here in these cages to die, if you will, but you're not actually left to die, as I said.
Are we all in separate cages or one big cage?
Separate cages. And, like, some of, they're, like,
nothing.
even...
We all have nothing and no items or anything whatsoever.
Yeah, like nothing. Okay. And,
are we stripped naked? Are we naked? Or
no. So you have like your clothes that you were wearing, if you had clothes, or like like robes, but like anything of value has been taken.
No
off
armor, no nothing like
right.
that.
And so, like I said, the last thing you remember is being taken alive for your crimes. Some part of it you actually recall, like being transferred onto a ship and then off of a ship, and then somehow like it all gets very fuzzy. But you're actually like think you've been captured because like obviously you're in cages, but like you've been taken for these crimes that I've read out.
Is it just us, or are there like other people in cages along with us?
There's other people in cages too. Some people are dead in some of those cages. There are skeletons in some of those cages. Yeah. There's so as you look around, like I said, you're in these cages. You don't have much of your stuff, just your clothes. You are also shackled. In fact, you have like chains, like manacles, if you will. And they, you kind of look around, and it's nighttime right now, because the day is so freaking hot that you can't even stay awake. It's actually easier for your body to just pass out, and you could wake up at the night when it's slightly cooler. You look around, like I said, in you kind of see each other, right? You don't all necessarily like have any recollection of if you've seen each other before, but like maybe you remember seeing each other on a prison ship at some point, like being transported. But you look around and you just like Gaius. I'm going to start referring to characters in our players as their character's name. So Gaius, you look around and like you see like so you see there's like a orc in one of these cages. There's like, a couple humans in one of these cages. Like you're looking around, you're like, there's a whole bunch of strange.
Question about the cages. Do I know how I was put in there? One, and B, is there a lock? Or
No, it's like wrought iron, and the cage itself, actually, it's the bottom that opens.
You said it's like a bird cage type thing, so we're being hung like off the side of a cliff. How far down is the cliff?
So like it goes hundreds of feet down. Like I mean, I don't even know how far. It's like a mountain.
Like very likely up, dead if we fall.
Yes, going up, it's like actually like you kind of look and like there is definitely a ridge. You can tell.
Are we
every once in a while you like actually, yeah, you're hanging off, like it's basically a sheer cliff and you're just hanging. But you're in a cage, so you're just sitting in this cage and locked up. Yeah. Every once in a while you hear like footsteps from like up above. Like there's definitely there's people outside that are walking around.
Patrol of some kind.
Yeah, but the truth is that you're in these cages and it's pretty rough, like also locked up. There's a guy in a cage nearby, and he kind of like he's looking at Gaius and Cihan, bro, what are you in here for?
A crime I did not commit. What about you?
Same. That's what they all say, though, right? Like he like he's like, yeah, you can hear
question, right? So yeah. I chime in. I'm like, no, I actually did it. I sacrificed my crew. I'm guilty.
This guy kind of looks over and he's like, kind of then looks back at guys. He's like, party pooper. He's like, my name's Bane. Bane Holdfast. And he kind of like he thinks he's pretty sick. And like, I mean, he's pretty handsome. His hair, he's got like he looks like maybe he's half elf. His hair is like half braided on one side, the other half is like long. So like, and like his skin is super tan. Like he's so tan, and he's jacked too. Like, and he's just like, and he like, it's like, this view sucks. It's just the desert sands. I want to look on the other side where the ocean is.
Is this the room?
I wanted to have a pirate character that I voiced in Surfer voice, so you would always know who he is when I use the voice, so you'll forever know Bane.
I'm going to use my sleight of hand ability to get out of the shackles.
You want to try and pick them?
I want to try to, somehow get out of them, like depending on how they're manufactured. At least be able to get out of the shackles.
It'd be really hard. So you say, Gaius, you say that to him. Yeah, you're like trying, but they're real tight. They're on your hands. Like you make your hands bleed, and you're trying, but they won't slip out. Bane looks back at you, Gaius, and he's like, "Well, yeah, like it's like who needs a last name, really, man? It's like it's supposed to be like an act, like."
Names are your heritage. They should be praised, not cast away. Poser.
It's fine, bro, but like, some of us aren't always proud of our heritage.
Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah, like, yeah, so the I was gonna say the rest of you start hearing this. Like, so you're all within like, so
are we all in the line?
Yeah, and it's like up and below, up like zigzagged up and down and stuff, like every other. It's like you're probably like 6 feet to make, for social distancing.
Yeah, Deacon just taking his chains and like rubbing them against the pole on the side, like against one of the wrought iron poles, and you can just hear it just every once in a while, boom, boom, like just like constantly just trying to get that friction going to break through the chain.
So you make that. Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna get my attention. Do I?
It's audible, like it's loud as fuck.
That definitely gets my attention. Do I notice, or does anything seem familiar about the person that's doing this?
I mean, you can make a perception check. It's hard to tell where he is. You just hear the sound.
16.
So you kind of like hear it, and it's like echoing like off the mountainside, so it's kind of hard to tell. But you look up and you see like pretty big dude, just like stuck. And the cage is like maybe too small for him to fit in the cage, and he's like trying. This is you, Deacon. Yeah, he's like trying to hit
I'm
the
like
chain.
6'8", like
Yeah,
270, just like jacked as fuck, just like Kronos from God of War, essentially.
Right.
Is how big my dude is. Yeah.
So, Kamarian, you look over and you see, like I said, pretty hulking dude sitting there, and he's making this noise. And up above him, because he's actually above you, up above him, you see like a guard of some sort. And it's kind of hard to tell because you're looking through like iron cages. He's got like they got a covering to deal with the desert sun. It's got a spear and a shield, and the guard, as he walks up, you can tell he's not like heavily armored because it's hot, so it's pretty light armor. And he looks and he's like, "Stop making all that racket."
I'd keep doing it, just as hard as I can.
So,
just making him making him skeptical of it.
Okay, so he goes to.
Well,
go ahead.
While
Go ahead.
everybody's doing all of this, I'm just patting myself down, and then I frantically look up at the guard and I say, "What did you do with my worm?"
So well, he like doesn't really hear that, but like somebody's yelling and he's like, "What?" And like you distract him because, but what he does is he's like, Deacon is like hitting his chains up against this thing, and like the guy goes like, "Screw this guy," and he goes to like spear Deacon, like to hit him in the hand, but he rolls a natural 1 and he loses grip of his spear. So Deacon, make a sleight of hand check to see if you can actually grab the spear, because he just dropped it off of the.
While this is happening, do I notice?
Natural fucking 20, dude, out the gate.
Wow, this.
Can I notice if the guard has keys, like hanging off his belt or something like that?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Doesn't look like it. It's hard to tell though, because they would be maybe covered. But right now he's struggling with Deacon because he's just lost his spear, and now Deacon's holding a spear on the outside of the cage because you have your hand like outside of it, or are you? What do you? Right?
No, I had the chains like in my hands, like kind of.
Oh, in your hands, gotcha.
Turned inward and like I was scraping because I can't get my arms out, because.
Right. So he the spear goes through, and you're just like, and you grab the spear, and you like,
I want to pull it in.
Yeah, pull it, and he's like, ah, and he's like, fuck, and like he's like, ah.
So I'm close enough to the edge, by the way. So I'm close enough to like
6 feet. I mean, spear's long.
So like the wall I'm dangling off of is like arm's reach.
Well, spear has reach.
No.
So you have reach with the spear. That's why he can.
But if he was able to reach me, okay, cool. So like 10 feet. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right. So now, and he's like, fuck. And he kind of like looks around for like what to do. I mean, it'd be hard to like I don't know that you could actually. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to attack. No, because he's like up on a ledge.
I mean, if you can't get your arms through the cage, it would be hard.
Yeah. So
probably also sitting.
So my arms are still in. Yeah, so I have it in my hands.
Right. So he's like looking around. He's like, fuck you, and he's like, I'll be back, and he leaves for a moment.
I want to break it,
okay, you break it, and Bane sees that, and he's like, "Cha, righteous, bro."
I want to start taking the tip of the head of it and trying to get it through the chains.
All right, make a.
I'm not as loud.
Is it sleight of hand?
Dex, you think? I think probably Dex, maybe. I'm just kidding.
It might be strength because you're trying to break the chain with the spear. So here's the thing. I will tell you right now. So as you do this, you're like trying to. You realize that the spearhead is made of stone. It's not metal. So
it's probably gonna break if I try.
Yeah. So you like try for a little, but you're like, I'm actually maybe just making the spearhead into a smaller spearhead. It's not quite working.
What am I wearing again?
Just robe, like whatever, like your clothes would be if you didn't have armor, which I don't think you wear armor. You're a monk.
No, yeah, I don't wear armor anyway. Cool. I'm gonna tuck the end of it, the stone part, like the blade portion, just into my robe.
It'd be funny if they took his robe away, so he's just in his underwear.
I don't need armor, so I can.
Yeah, he doesn't need
I have the same armor class regardless. When he comes back, I'm making a skeptical and like literally drop the pole as he gets close enough, like as if I accidentally dropped it out of the cage.
Okay.
The whole entire spear. So we like to make it look like I don't have it.
So the guy comes back over, right? And he's kind of like, he has another spear, and he's like, all right. He's like, I'm gonna get you, fucker. And he has somebody with him, like there's a second guard, and he's like, they're talking about you, and you can hear them, and they're like, you know, like you guys are, what you've gathered by them talking is that you're actually prisoners in some sort of like prison, literally like an actual prison, but they're not like wearing black robes. They don't look like Evan Chalice specifically or anything, right? These guys are just they're these they're
prison
like,
guards.
Yeah, prison guards. When they're like in the middle of them talking, suddenly both of them just fly off of the cliff. Like you see them just like,
They get pushed,
like you're oh damn, the spick is
bitch ass.
it's been fun, and you just see them like they're like shit, and some like rocks and rubble like go down with it, and like you guys are kind of like showered by it because it's from up on the ledge, and you see a person standing there, and it's a woman. She's got black like fitted robes on, or fitted clothes. She's got this like sick long black hair, or long red hair rather, like really freaking red, like not red like natural red, but like red. And she kind of looks and she's like, come on, we don't have very long. It's only a few more hours of night left. We want to be out of here before the sun gets up. And she like looks down at you all, and you're kind of all looking at her, and she's like, oh, I guess I gotta let you out. Flies over, like walks over you in the air, like flying. Comes down, and as she's flying, you're like hanging off this cliff. She's just kind of going by, inspecting you all. She's like, and she's like, got a list. It's like, looking for, and she's like, I can't even believe it's really here. Like, Deacon the Damned.
Do I hear her say Deacon the Damned?
Yeah.
I just nod.
As soon as she says Deacon the Damned, in your mind, no one else hears this but Deacon. You hear, "By death we live," in a very familiar voice, but you hear it in your mind. You hear the words, "By death we live."
Can I respond?
You can respond to that message. Yeah.
You can respond to this message.
I say, in my mind, "By death we prosper," and look around to each of the other cages.
I'm looking up below you, and you would recognize me.
So this woman, she, I mean, I guess we could call her, she's still young. She's like, I don't know, maybe she's in her mid-30s or something like that. She is inspecting these cages, and she goes, I can't believe that somebody actually captured you. It's like, the stories they tell about you are not like, well, they don't seem like you would end up in a cage hanging off a cliff. And she's like, sorry, I should be more, proper. Let me introduce myself. My name's Red. And she holds out her hand to your cage, Deacon. She actually like puts her hand up to the cage. She's like, you ready? Because I need a captain.
Again, in your mind, you hear, let's get out of here.
I hesitate, but I understand it's my only way out. So I give her a handshake.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is like, she's like, I could let you stay, but she's like, but honestly, I have a ship and I need a captain. So.
Yep, I give her a handshake. So let's get out of here.
So, as she hits the bottom of the cage and like you fall out and you're like, oh shit, and she just like grabs you, but like she's not holding you actually. Like she just does with her mind basically. She holds you and like floats you up to the ledge. And she's like, help me get some of the others. And she goes to each one, and she kind of like moves each person to you, going to each of these cages. She's like going off of a list. It's like, all right, and Geth Stormwind. She's looking Geth. And until she comes upon you, and she's like, the mustache. That's definitely him. She, this girl, Red, she goes up to Geth Stormwind, and she says, I've heard you spent time on a ship. Is this right?
So yes, I was the navigator of the what's it called? The Howling Horror. I was the navigator of the Howling Horror for many
Good
years.
ship name. Good ship name.
I spit in the ground when I hear that.
Awesome.
Spit off the fish.
She's like,
I feel flecks of the spittle coming down, and I just like look up.
If it's another pirate ship that's not mine, I'm out.
That's how he is. So she's like, She's like, if I recall, the crew didn't end up in the right place, but navigating death is always difficult. Welcome. And she releases the cage, and you're like, oh shit! And then she like grabs you and moves you up top to Deacon. She goes over to the next one. She's all, oh, this has to be you, halfling. You're the only halfling here. She's like, what have they done to you? Poor little girl. She's like, I need a surgeon for my ship. You up for the challenge? I can get you.
Specialize.
I'm sure, right? I believe, if I recall, you're in some trouble with some nobles. Is this right? Says, same. She says, leans in a little closer so no one else can hear, although you can hear it because you're playing the game right now. But she gets in closer, and she's like, I'm sure there'll be plenty of subjects to practice on. She has a mustache? Nice.
The shark has
theoretical mustache.
And she's like, all right, this one's a hand carry, if you don't mind. Lets you out. And she's like, oh, well then, floats you up there. She's like, never mind then. She's like, I would have carried you. Okay, so she's going through this list. She's like, all right, Geth, Deacon, Camarian. Camarian? Is there a Camarian here? No? Okay,
Present.
next. Moving on. Moving on. A drow rogue named Spine. Looking around. Well, we definitely want to get you out of the sun get you out of here before the sun comes up. She says to the drow.
I look up and say, hey, if you get me out of this cage, I'll be whoever you want me to be.
She lifts one eyebrow. I like. She's like, well, handy with the steel, but have you spent any time on a ship?
Yes, of course, I have.
She's like, you're terrible at lying, but you're coming with us anyway. She lets you loose, but instead of you needing to have her help to move you up to the cliff, you like grab into the bar on the side and then climb up. She's like, very good. She's like, all right, well, I'm still looking for a barbarian and an orc, not necessarily in the same place. Orc. And she looks around. Barbarian. And she points to Gaius. She's like, definitely barbarian. And she kind of floats over. She's like, Gaius, your story is not, or your crime is not true here. I've encountered your people before, in fact. And I mean, I remember them being, well, just more secretive, but not sacrificial.
We were warriors, not heathens.
Yeah. She's like, well, I look for you to be a warrior again on the high seas.
You'll find no better.
Deal. She lets you
Get
out,
me out of here.
sets you free, gets you up onto the ledge, swings over to the orc.
I grunt dismissively and say, "It's about time."
Yeah, she looks and says, well, sometimes good things come to those who wait. She says, well, you say it's true you sacrificed everyone. It was not for nothing.
I grunt again.
She's like, I know what you look for. The promise of power. I, too, seek the promise of power. We share this. And I'm also quite fond of the magical abilities of yours. I believe they will come in quite handy. Or mage handy. Super joke. Super dead joke. Super dead. Right? So she lets you out, boom, with a mage hand, and you're like, oh fuck, she has the power too, and then she like gets you out to the ledge. She's like, really? There's only one that wasn't on my list. I can't believe it. I thought I was gonna find everyone. Oh, here he is.
Mind, yeah. In her mind, she's gonna hear, like, wait. Please let me out.
Over to the super tan and bronzed, ripped Bane Holdfast, and he's like, Chaw, fair maiden. Perchance would you let me out of this cage so I could
Bill and Ted, dude.
Yeah. Go
Ted and Bane, dude.
Right? Yeah.
Bane and Ted.
Let me out of this cage, and I'll quest for you into the sunset.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna kill him now.
No, this guy. We can't kill him.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, he's so he's
that's awesome.
So she's like, he's so good looking, but damn, he's as dumb as a box of bricks. she's like, and what can you do, Bane? And he's like, chop. I'm only the best swashbuckler in all of the how many seas are all the 2 seas? Both of the seas.
All 3.
Albie, hang on. So this guy's human, right?
No, he's half elf.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know how old he looks then.
He's like he's like 20, like mid 20s. I don't know.
Which is like a teenager for an elf.
Yeah, well, he's a half elf though, right? So he's got the human properties. But yeah, and she's just like, okay, yeah, come on. And then like she lets him out, and then she's like, looks over at Chimerian still in the cage, and she's like, floats over, kind of looks you up and down, and she's like, why so secretive? What have you got to hide?
What does he look like right now, by the way? What does Chimerian look like right now?
Chimerian looks like, he looks like I do. Let's go with that. Right? He's got dark hair, beard.
Do you look like a human? Like,
yeah, he looks like a human. Cool. Yeah, and she looks
a changeling, so you never know.
Yeah, right.
Changing form, not cool. Sorry.
She says to you, Chimerian, why so secretive? What do you have to hide?
I guess it's not about what I have to hide, but I guess I just don't know much about you. I don't know who I can trust.
She says, in my line of work, it's always hard to trust. But we live by a code. And it's that code that keeps us strong. She kind of looks deep into thought, and she says,
Unix.
yeah, right. She's like, so I've been on the run a long time, as you have too. And says, if there's anything I've learned, it's that our similarities bind us. And she opens out her hand. Pick a cantrip that you know.
How about shocking grasp?
I mean, I don't know if that's. I mean, I guess. So she puts her hand out, and she says, and her, you see her hand start to like, yeah, her hand starts to like shoot with electricity. She says, wherever our powers come from, still remains under our control.
She hears in her mind, you can call me Cam.
She says, you can call me Red. She gets you out of the cage, floats you up to the ledge, at which point you are all regrouped here. She kind of inspects a few other people along the way, but doesn't see anyone that she's looking for. You're up on this ledge. It's mountainside, right? So it's like pretty narrow mountain trail, like a path. And you see there's definitely like a cave entrance that looks like it descends. It's still night, so you have moonlight, but you like those two guards just got thrown off the fucking cliff. So like there's no guards up there right now, you know, and Red looks at you all and she's like, all right, well, we don't have too much time. Let's get these shackles off and let's get, well, I'm sure your stuff's around here somewhere. We should get it and then get out of here. But first things first, let's get those chains off. And you look at the chains and you notice something very interesting about the chains is that they have like a glimmer to them. They are stormstone chains, shackles rather, which prevent magic from being used. So she goes to use her a dagger. She breaks these things off of each of you. So you are all unshackled and freed.
Hell yeah.
Deacon walks up to Cam.
Nice.
I definitely reach my hand out and again I'm gonna cast it again. It's not even a spell. It's just a telepathic speech that I have. It's innate to my character, and again you hear like it's good to know that you know someone else survived that wreck. I just reach out and I grab your forearm and bring you in close.
I feel like I'm seeing a ghost.
I feel like I'm seeing an old friend.
So
give him a good grasp, a good hug, good man hug.
So the rest of you see this and you're kind of like, oh, they know each other. The Red kind of gathers you all and she's like, all right, look, you got to get down through these caves because any other way is basically going to be sheer cliff. It's like, I can't hold, you know, keep us all flying forever like that. Like, I don't have that power. She's like, I'm not that good.
Have you seen my cat?
She's like, cat? She's like, no.
Start pacing. I'm like ready to go.
Yeah, and apparently this guy lost a worm.
Then let's go.
Apparently this guy lost a worm. She's like, worm? She's like, I'm sure it's your stuff.
Have you seen
probably
my
with your
worm?
Stuff. She looks at you and she's like, all right, well, and she kind of looks at you all and she's like, here. And she pulls out from her, she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 daggers. Who wants one? Because you have nothing, right? You guys have nothing right now.
Yeah, I'll take a dagger.
Like, okay, so she
I have
hands
the spearhead.
Fine a dagger. Oh, you have the spearhead. Okay. Anyone else want to take a dagger? She's offering a dagger.
These.
Oh, nice. She's like, Bane's like, chaw. The beach is over there.
I'll give my last dagger to. I'll give my dagger to the one other person that doesn't have one. Because
So Spine gets a dagger. Who wants a dagger?
I roll my eyes and mutter something under my breath about how daggers are primitive. And
Oh, damn. Nice.
I'll take all the daggers.
I'll take them. Anyone want a dagger? Does anyone want a dagger?
I'll take a dagger.
Okay, cool.
I know
So
how
that's
to
one
use. This is
Spine
the
and-
one thing I actually know how to use when it comes to weapons. You
Right,
stab
so
it,
Spine.
point it that
Yes.
way as fast as you can.
Stab with the pointy end.
I mean, no, you want to. the right amount of force. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys gather yourselves, and you enter this kind of cave entrance. It's really you can tell like part of it looks like it's man-made, but the other parts of it look like it's maybe been burrowed out. It's hard to tell. It's still hot even though it's nighttime, but as you go into the cave, it gets a little sweatier. You know, it's not quite as have the fresh air. The cave system, it's like pretty elaborate. Actually, it goes for quite some distance. At some point, you even encounter like some patrolling guards, and Red's like, "Here," she's like, "Over here," and like, she's like, "We could take them, but no need." And she kind of keeps moving beyond it, and at further down into these caves, at some point you see. Sorry, who's got? What are all your passive perceptions? I need to actually load that up.
Pretty low.
So I can know who knows things off.
14 is mine.
How do you calculate that again?
Isn't it?
I think it's wisdom bonus.
Proficiency. Yeah, 10 plus proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So then it's 10 for me.
I think it's if you're
what was the question?
Proficient in perception, then it gets another bonus. But isn't it just 10 plus your wisdom?
Yeah, mine would be 13.
Which would be
proficient,
right?
Oh,
which should be
I
calculated
see.
in your perception anyway, right?
Yeah,
like
because
if you're proficient with it, it's already calculated in your character sheet.
Exactly.
Right.
My wisdom is 0, but I'm proficient in perception, so it's 12.
Right.
Otherwise,
so it should be in your
same for me then.
You should have the 2 modifier in your perception then.
Exactly.
All right. So you get to a part of a cave, and specifically Deacon, you kind of look out and you're like, you swore you heard like walking. You could swear you heard like pitter patter, like a small creature was walking, and you're like, oh shit. And like, it definitely like you think maybe you think maybe it's your cat even. You're not quite sure, but you hear like. Everyone make a perception check. Ooh, who got? Ooh.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Jaeger
bomb.
Got my 20.
All right.
I need to change my color too.
Me and the orc are definitely like back to back mean mugging everything.
Yeah, right. So Gaius and Jaeger both like stop, and you're like, and Gaius, you're like, do I see a chest with stuff in it? And like the orc, Jaeger looks and he's like, orc's like, grunts, and you're pretty sure you see like the end of your sword sticking out of a chest.
My sword?
Like you see a sword. You're not sure you want it to be your sword because you look and you're like, wait. And then like you see it and there's like it's further down the cave, and like who else got a super good perception check? Also,
Deacon got a 20.
Yeah, so Deacon, you look around, and Deacon, you notice that like you're like, oh, like that's definitely a chest. Like there's glimmering down there. And like you could see like something is shining. So
I start walking towards it.
Okay.
And if I don't see anybody, guards.
Am I watching him go down there and like seeing the chest?
Yeah. I mean, he's not at the chest yet, but you see him walking down the cave towards the chest.
I run up at him and say, "Hold on, there could be traps."
And then, that's mine.
So, Deacon,
exactly what I said.
You guys, yeah, right. You guys, so Spine, you and Gaius have moved, like you moved forward to try to, like I said, to talk with him and be like, wait, like there could be traps. Deacon, you look around as these two have like already walked up, and like you notice on the ground there are some weapons buried under the dirt, and there's like also some skeletons that are like behind rubble, and like the swords are like broken. Definitely looks like people were fighting here at some point, but more specifically, you notice that the weapons are rusted and like broken in half.
Mm-hmm.
Can I check out have any other gear on them, like anything of note besides just
no, the skeletons, all their armor is gone, like the weapons are like I said, half rusted away. They don't have any other defining features. They're like literally rotted away.
Cool.
Gross. Let me have Spine, Gaius, and Jaeger make another perception check.
13.
Okay.
No,
so yeah, nice. Gaius and Spine, you both hear rumbling, and you look over and you see that there's some kind of creature as you're getting closer to this chest. There's some kind of creature that's like on the chest or near it, and it's like making a sound like it sounds like it's like eating.
Does it see us?
No, you just see its tail. It's like it's kind of hard to.
Moving.
Yeah, it's hard to, and it's not like huge, but yeah, it's like
dark vision.
Who has dark vision?
I do not. So
yeah, Jaeger.
I have superior dark vision.
First time.
I do have dark vision.
Right, so you all look around and you see this too. Like Gaius, you stop them and you guys see this, and Red is kind of floats up behind you, and she's like, "What is it?" And sees what you guys are looking at. And she goes, "What the fuck is that?" It's got this weird tail, and it's like four-legged, and it's like hunched over. It's got antenna coming out of it, and it, like I said, it looks like it's eating the stuff in the chest.
I pick up a skull, like from one of the skeletons, and throw at it.
Nice. As you do so, it hits it or near it. It's like, and it like looks over, and like its antennas like, and then all of a sudden, you hear crawling on the side, crawling on the other side. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? And everybody roll for initiative.
All right.
I was gonna say I charge. Ooh, that's good though.
Nice. 20.
All right, Deacon, what did you get?
19.
What is going on? 19. All right,
Stoked to be dexterous again.
Gaius, what'd you get?
18.
Geth?
I got 5.
Oh boy. Camarion?
14.
Welcome to the Wizard Initiative.
Fine.
I got 20.
Initiative. Okay, 20. Oh fuck. Assassin going early. Jaeger?
Yeah, I know.
10.
Britzia.
13.
Bane.
Real quick, after I think this, we should have a second just to describe what everybody looks like.
Oh yeah,
I know
totally.
we have some images, but that can't get
well,
all of it.
It's hard to tell what you all look like, but anyway, because you're all in cages.
Now,
and
now.
Yeah, once you get all like your stuff for sure.
Later.
You do it. Okay, so Spine, you go first. Let me bring you guys onto the screen. So shit. I should describe this first before I do this. So you hear the crawling everywhere, and then the rumbling that I was describing gets louder, and then all of a sudden, Spine and Gaius and Jaeger are like showered with rubble from the side of this cave as it busts out, and this hulking monster. It's like a crazy bug, got huge mandibles, like its eyes are. You look at them, and you're like your mind gets fuzzy while you look at them, and it's massive. This thing is hulking. And Spine, it is your turn, and on your turn, you will have to do this because it's your turn. Here we are.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Oh, you can't see anything? Oh, because it's straight
It's
up
all
pitch
black.
dark.
Yeah. And no
right,
vision.
so...
I can see it.
Dude, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's
I
not
see
supposed to
it.
be that way. Let me fix that, because there is low light in here. Forgive me. I will just put daylight mode on.
So
I'm legally blind.
There you go.
I can do sneak attack because they technically haven't attacked yet, right?
Yes.
On this guy? Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get behind this little dude.
Oh, yeah, there's this thing here. This is the big thing that had busted out.
Oh.
Oh, so
Well,
before
I don't
you
want
do
to mess with that.
Well, before you do anything, you do have to do this. So you have to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
Oh, nice.
And is that the one on the chest right next to us?
No,
Alright.
the chest is over here.
Okay.
I think I didn't get charmed or something. Some bullshit I avoided. I love
Yeah,
it.
you're
Alright,
fine. You're fine. Go ahead. Your turn.
I'm gonna try to murder this little dude.
Oh, damn.
The Digglies. So that's 19. Does it hit?
You're fighting that one. 19 does hit.
Okay. So then I do 3 piercing and then sneak attack. 11. So 17 total.
So you come at it with the dagger and you're just... Oh, it's a dagger. Remember that.
Yep.
It's a D4, right? So yeah, so you just come in and just stab this thing. And just... I mean, I don't even know what sound they make. It probably just like... Makes like a hella weird ass sound.
Chittering.
Yeah. And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Right? And then just get behind him.
Yeah, behind Red. Nice. Okay.
Or her, yeah.
Yeah, Deacon, it is your turn.
Yeah, Deacon sees these little bugs and does not like bugs. So he's going to walk over to them. All right, 10, 15, 20, with this 40 feet of fucking movement.
Oh.
And get over this guy. And he's going to do the running, kind of jumping, smash down on him with his fist.
Supermando. 12 is what?
Is it a miss?
Yeah.
Okay, well then he's gonna get pissed off that he missed, and he's gonna calm himself down and do flurry of blows.
Nice.
And he's gonna swing with his other arm. Same thing.
This is what happens: is you go and you punch it in the head. It just doesn't hurt it, and it actually kind of hurts your hand a little. You're like, "Ow, fuck!"
Yeah, he went down like full fury mode, so he kind of opens up his hand slightly and does his open hand technique and swings down, and he's gonna try to hit him.
Do it. That's a hit.
Cool. And when that happens, it has to make a dex saving throw, or be knocked prone.
It fails. It rolled a 1.
So it takes 4 damage because I only rolled a 1. So it gets knocked prone. So then I'm going to swing down on it again with another arm because I have two attacks. Exactly, I get advantage.
Yeah. With the advantage.
Right. I can't remember what else is the prone. It has to make it. The only movement it can do is stand up, I think is the other thing of prone.
No, I'm sorry. It uses half its movement to get up. Ooh,
that was shit. Yeah, I can't roll anything to make that better. So that's it for me. So only does 4 damage, but yeah, cool. That's it for me.
What's going on here?
And my key save is 14, by the way.
Okay. After you, it's Gaius.
All right. So seeing what could possibly be my heirloom in that chest over there, that is going to become the singular focus. So Gaius is going to take one deep breath, exhale, and kind of take like a runner's position, and dash straight at the chest over there, which I should get there. And as he kind of picks up his run and starts going, you can't really see it because of whatever we're wearing, but there's a slight blue glow kind of emanating from certain parts of his body as he goes into a rage.
Savage.
So, but that's action and bonus action. I can't do anything once I'm there, right? I can't pull anything out of the box that I saw.
You get a free action to like, what is it? Interact with an item, right? That's a free action.
Yeah.
Can I pull something out of the chest that's weapon-like?
No, I thought you get a free action to like pick something up or drop something or open.
No,
something.
that's not. No,
Like,
I think it's like has to do with like a switch or whatever. In this particular case, in this particular case, picking up the weapon and equipping it.
That's fine. No, that's action bonus action. I'm getting way over there.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then it is actually that one's turn now. Oddly enough. Oh, no, it's not. It's the one's turn that's next to Deacon. Sorry. They aimed incorrectly. Let's fix that right now. Okay. All right, Deacon. This creature, as you hit it and come down on it with your palm and everything, you're fighting into this thing, and it's just like pissed that you're attacking it. And do you have any? You're not wearing. You just have your clothes. That's it, right? You don't have anything.
Right, but my armor class is
metal
15
on your body. Right, you don't have anything metal on your body. Okay.
No.
All right, goes to bite you. Fuck. 21. I should be rolling real dice. I wanted to do that. Okay.
Yeah, you should, because you get such good rolls with that freaking ass.
I know. That's what I was discussing this the other day. Fuck, I still got the Jesus Christ. Okay, so Deacon, you get hit for 4 damage.
Cool.
Okay. And then Camarian, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna cast Fireball or Firebolt. Sorry, way different.
Fireball.
We'll just cast a Firebolt at this one here.
Whoa, brah. It's not a fireball. It's a firebolt. That's right. Okay, it's a hit.
9 damage.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Oops.
And that's my turn.
This was the one that got struck with the firebolt. Oopsies. Gotta remember to move the map around. Britzia, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'm gonna move.
I realize none of you can see each other's names. So
I can only see
gonna fix
Britzia and okay.
Well, yeah. Now I'm adding them in there.
Oh, okay.
First session problems. New characters. 13 does not hit.
Then I'm gonna hit it again.
Back.
It's also.
All right.
Damn. Shit. So, Britzia runs over and you're trying to get this thing, and it's just moving out of the way. It's fucking terrified. It's what is this thing that's attacking me?
So 14's AC.
Yes.
Apparently.
At least.
Yes. That is the threshold. So can you all see each other's names, or is somebody else cannot? Can you all see the names?
I can see the names.
Oh, it's Deacon.
I can see the names.
Boom.
But
I can't see Red or Gaius.
Red is just covered by spine. That's why.
Oh, okay. Then Gaius. Wait, and Gaius is covered by the NPC.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. So Britzia, that was your turn.
yeah.
This thing. Oh shit! I've been forgetting to do this. Each of you have been starting your turns within a distance. Britzia, go ahead and roll a DC 15 Charisma saving throw. Okay, very good. You're fine. Who else? Camarian, were you within range? Nope. Okay. All right, very good. It's this thing's turn. This massive hulking monster, bug monster that's just burrowed its way into the cavern here. It takes a look straight ahead at Jaeger and just goes right for him. I got to roll real dice. That was a critical hit I just got on this thing. I am not using that. Rolling real dice. Going with real dice. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. I still rolled a 15, which is +8 to hit, so you get hit.
+8? Jeez.
Jeez.
Nuts.
Yeah, I know. 12 damage, Jaeger.
Fantastic.
As this thing comes down with its claw across you and just knocks you off your feet. The second attack misses you, and then he tries to go in for a bite. and also misses. You roll out of the way, and it just grabs a chunk of rock and just crushes it in its mandibles. And you're like, oh shit, that would have been me, as it rolled a 1 trying to attack. And you're able to roll out of the way and get back up. Okay. It is this one's turn. The one that is attacking Gaius. So this creature, as you come at it, it looks up at you, and it's been eating these weapons and armor in this chest. And you notice that when it's eating, like it's rusting away as it eats it, and it consumes the rust. And then it looks over at you, and it's gorged because it's been eating. But it tries to bite you, and it misses. I've got to roll real dice. It still misses. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, right? So he still misses as he goes to bite you. But alas, that is his turn. All right, Bane. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He has to roll a saving throw, and he fails.
Do I got to make that save?
Are you within the range?
Oh, of the Hulk? I don't know. I was there when it came in.
Yeah, no, only 30 feet.
Okay.
Bane started his turn there. Bane failed, and what happens to Bane? He failed saving throw, cannot take reactions until the start of the next turn, and has to roll a d8 to determine what it does during the turn. Okay, so what does he do? He does no action. Fuck.
Oh, damn. That's a confusion right there.
Okay, so Bane just goes up and he's like, little girl, what are you doing?
She's probably like, I'm older than you are.
I'm gonna love role-playing this character.
You, Ralph Wiggum. I'm helping.
I'm helping you. Okay, it is the one that is attacking. Oh, it's that one. Okay, so Britzia, this one, and the one that's by you and Bane. This one goes to attack you. Roll real dice. That is an 11 plus 3, so 14. Britzia.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so 14 hits. It's one. The other thing is combats take a lot longer when you roll real dice. 5 damage you take as this thing bites into your leg. Bane's like, oh no. Jaeger, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to Misty Step
Be
away.
right back. I can still hear you.
Oh, I'm going to Misty Step away 30 yards. Let's go there.
What does it look like when Jaeger Misty steps?
Blue mist surrounds me, and I just kind of poof away and then reappear in a new blue mist in this new spot. And then
the moment you do that, I think to myself, some meat shield. I was hoping you would just guard me against the meat. I'm like, God damn it!
Hell, a Nightcrawler status, dude, in the blue mist.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'll cast Eldritch Blast on this guy.
Aw.
And apparently I miss.
All right. It's hard to get this map all on the screen. I'm doing it like this because I just like the style. But all right. After Jaeger is.
I see that.
So we've had this person hurt right here in front of Bane and Britzia. What about this one over here to the right? Has that one been hurt yet?
I don't think so.
Nope.
And then has the main one been hurt yet? Has anyone hurt the main guy?
So.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna point. What is this guy doing? He's walking towards me?
Yeah, it's attacking it. It's its turn.
This thing gets a turn for me?
Yeah, you're like last in the order. Unfortunately.
Goddamn bug.
I know. This one goes over to attack Gaius. Advantage. Needs it. 15?
15 is my AC.
8 damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
So that's 4 because I'm raging.
Oh.
Half damage, bitches.
What do you look like when you're raging?
It's that blue glow that is kind of coming out of parts of my body that you probably
Everybody's
can't really
glowing
see
blue.
very well right now.
Oh yeah.
It's
Very,
the blue
very
crew.
dim blue that kind of enhances as the rage continues.
Do you Hulk out? Like, do you get buffer, or are you just like, this
You'll
energy is more so your rage?
We haven't gotten full rage yet. We're just
full rage mode.
So it's Red's turn, and this hulking like bug monster that's come out and just crushed Jaeger, and then Jaeger gets out of the way. Red's like, "Fuck." She's like, looks up and sees it, and she's facing it, and she's like, all right, big boy, you're going down." And let's see. Let me bring up the character sheet. Oh yes, we're doing that. So Red, as she sees Jaeger dip out, she's like, "Fuck," realizing that like he's kind of in a way just like, "Fuck that, I'm not gonna fucking be over there." And now she has to deal with it. She looks back and she sees Spine behind her, and she's like, "Get around behind him, but wait." And then she puts her hands out like this. She's like, boom, and wave of fire just releases from her hands, and she casts Burning Hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
"16 fire damage."
Damn.
And it has to take 2 left.
Who?
Now the whole camera situation is messed up. It's all funny.
Oh god, it really is bad, huh?
It's alright, I
Where's
can
Eric?
just do this. Yeah, where'd Eric go? Maybe he's gonna switch onto his computer? Let's wait. Let's see how, if this thing, what is it? If it can pass its saving throw. It's gonna be pretty good. Take half damage. Oops. Now I messed it up. Undo. There. Yeah, what happened to Eric? Straight up disappeared. We lost a player. Oh no, his character died.
Oh no.
I just realized
You
I also
die in
have a
Discord,
pirate
does your
ship
character
picture.
die?
Say what
That
else?
matches. I also remember that I just have my pirate picture above my mantle
Hey.
or my ship.
We're not quite there yet, but we're getting
Fits. Right, I mean, piratey themed.
Yar. Gonna go ahead and text him. What happened?
How big is the big bug guy? Like how tall is it?
Text him with a C. That'll get his
that's
attention.
messed up. I mean, it's large, so it's pretty big. It's like hulking. It's like maybe, it's got to be like 8 feet
10
tall.
foot tall.
At least.
It's
Yeah,
large, or is it a
8 to 10.
monstrosity? Because it's 15 feet right now, right? Isn't it
Yeah,
large like a
technically.
15 or a 10 feet
No,
radius?
10 feet is. I don't know. I think he's bigger than that.
Okay, the 10 feet, like
says-
a large is
It
10
says
feet.
large.
It takes up
Yeah,
9
so
by
maybe
9,
he's
so
not-
probably wider.
Maybe not
Oh.
quite as big.
Hello?
Hey, you're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
You gotta
sorry.
get on camera there, though. Otherwise, it might mess up. There it is.
There we
And let's go back to this roll. Boom. Okay, we're back. 16 takes half of the damage. Thank you. It is definitely not as big. But it's still big.
Fair enough.
Okay. I just think it looked better as a larger creature there.
I mean, no. Keep it big. I was just
Yeah, you
curious.
can keep it big. Yeah, I was making sure, like, my mind, how close I can get to it.
I think what it was is that, yes, it only takes up these 4. I just wanted to make it like as big as those 4 possible.
No, I mean, you can keep the mini big. I was just curious for lore's sake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like 8-10 feet tall. It leaves like an 8-foot cave. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
fucking big. half damage it took, and Geth. Oh fuck, she's gonna dip out though. That's the other thing. She's like, or no, she has to be there to give you advantage. Right. So Spine, she looks at you and she's like, she hands you the dagger, another dagger, and she's like, give it everything.
I just want to be like, because what I was gonna do was gonna be like, hey, I'm here for a good time, but not a long time, and then move on to a different dude's monster.
Oh, that's hella funny.
So I'm gonna just dip out.
You should still do that. You should still do that. That's funny. Anyway, Geth, it's your turn.
Well, my plan has been ruined because I'm now being attacked by this stupid bug. So I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
How?
On myself. And then I'm going to smack it with my fists with do some unarmored damage on it. I think it's like D4, right? I don't have that memorized.
Armed attacks?
Anybody?
Anyone?
Yes.
Monks?
Mage Armor is your
I mean,
action.
for us, it's 1d4, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Mage Armor is the action, so you can't
Can you do that as a
after.
bonus action?
Yeah, you can't.
With the
bonus
punch?
No, I don't have a bonus action.
Yeah, you can't bonus
I don't
action
think I
attack.
have a bonus
So you just
action
hit
yet.
up Mage Armor. That's just how it's got to be.
All right. Well, I just cast Mage Armor and a teal skeleton outline just kind of
sick.
absorbs me.
Nice.
I'm into that. Spine, it's your turn.
Okay. I look like I'm about to do what I said I was gonna do, but since I have 2 daggers now, just don't hesitate. And then instead, I go into this dude in there. What is that called?
I mean,
This
it's just
monster?
a big ass bug. Yeah, it's a big bug.
Yeah, big ass bug. Yeah. So yeah,
Call
let me
it a
go ahead
tool
and try
of
to
some
stab the big ass bug.
Oh,
Little
sorry.
dig,
God damn it,
right?
I gotta make sure. Roll a charisma saving throw. Charisma, DC 15. Sorry.
Oh.
I gotta remember to do that.
Oh.
Keep forgetting.
Well, I don't think I passed it.
You did not. Okay, so roll a D8. It's gonna make it hard. It's gonna make this real hard.
What's going on with these charisma saves? What's happening to us?
It's like an effect the bug has.
The big bug.
Is it a hypno bug?
Hypnotoad.
It's the hypno
So I rolled an 8.
toad.
Oh shit. Okay, Cihan.
Uh-oh.
Roll. Oh fuck! I gotta roll this.
Should have dipped out. Like I thought I was
attack the
gonna
person
do.
next to you.
No, you didn't. You did not attack the person next to you. You still attacked the creature. It's a random creature, so it's not necessarily. Yeah, so it could have been red or it could have been the bug, but you attacked the bug. So your attack still goes through, which is good because you already rolled for it. However, it is a miss.
Ooh,
Okay. After all that work.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I got to remember to do shit in
Okay.
order because it makes it a lot easier. It's also a creature I haven't used before, so there's that.
And then I will use in the bonus action. You know what? I'll do another
Attack
swing
again.
at a dagger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, with
10.
advantage.
All right.
With advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's
16.
still a miss. Deacon, it is your turn.
One thing I forgot to mention is that is that one still prone? Or did it get up?
It hasn't gotten up yet.
Cool. It also had disadvantage on attacks.
Deacon, also you need to
when they're prone.
You need to make a save. Oh, so okay. Well, unless surprised. So here's the thing. I will start telling you. So the bug, the big bug here, has something. It's something about its eyes. It's a confusing gaze, if you will. And the one thing is, you're not surprised anymore. You have the ability to avert your eyes to the creature, which would then prevent you from having to make this saving throw. But that would also mean you would have to not be looking at the creature, and so you'd have to present yourself in such a way that you would be always positioned, not looking to it. You know what I mean?
What if you were behind them?
Yeah, I mean, behind him is still looking at him because it's considered to be able to look all around.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
A lot of eyes.
for example, if
And
you're
that's why,
like, I turn away, like Deacon, for example, if you went here and you were looking this way, I mean, right now you can see it, right? So that's why you'll have to make your saving throw, a DC 15.
So
No,
what
I'm
would happen if I
facing
say-
the wall right now.
Well, right, but you can still see it unless you can avert your eyes. So that's what I'm saying. So like, if that's what you're saying, then you can't see anything going on over here, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm literally looking like if I'm looking straight at the bug.
Okay, perfect. So then I won't make you roll for it, but then as soon as you turn or move to go that direction, you would have to make that roll. Right? So just know that.
Cool.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can make that guy do disadvantage next time. So same thing. I'm gonna try to stomp this bug out though with my
Oh, yeah.
leg. Didn't mean to do with advantage. My bad. But I rolled like shit anyway, so that's great.
Yikes.
I mean, bonus action, flurry of blows again.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to. Well, let me try to hit it first. Cool. So when I hit him, he's gonna make a strength saving throw. Let me do it one more time though. Gonna attack again. Cool. So with that, let's do it the second one. He's gonna have to make that strength saving throw, or be
He
knocked back 15 feet.
Okay, so in like up into the rock, you just like, and it just like flies up into the rock.
Yeah, I was just throwing it in there too. Cool. But then damage. And that was just like a left hook, right hook, just like a quick boom, boom.
Okay.
I would say the last one, like the kickback 15 feet, is literally like a this is Sparta, like bam, kicking against the wall.
Okay.
It does 12 damage.
So how much damage did you do to that thing total?
12.
Okay. Gaius, it's your turn.
And he's still
All
knocked
right.
prone.
What's in the chest?
See your sword, you see your armor, you see other people's stuff, you see a whole bunch of stuff.
Well,
You
I
also
don't
see,
have armor, but I see my sword specifically.
yeah, there's just a whole bunch of things in there, and you do see the handle of your sword. You can tell it's just hanging out. Oddly enough, the creature was not eating it because it's not metal.
Mm-hmm. Is it an action to take it?
To grab the sword and attack with it would be an action.
I mean, I plan to attack with it, but it's not to just to pick it up.
No, in one action you could do it if you grab it and you're doing the attack in one action, right?
Cool.
Like
Yeah.
like unsheathing a sword in an attack is a thing. So I'm assuming because it's just sitting in a chest, like upright.
Yeah.
It's not like it's
Mhm.
I can't grab all my stuff. It's just sword.
a sword. Yeah.
Cool. I grab my sword, and as I pick it up, another deep breath of satisfaction as the glow from my body kind of goes into the sword, and it's just like a thank you. And as he says, literally, it's a thank you, just kind of to no one that you know. And we're gonna attack the bug that's right in front of me. 'Cause
Hell
I'm
yeah.
getting fucking surrounded.
Formed. if you will.
Let's see. How do we want to do this? There are so many options. We're just gonna do just a regular old greatsword attack. Nothing too fancy about it. That's an 8.
Yikes.
So I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Does not.
That's fine. I missed the bug.
Anything else? Anything else?
No, that's
Kinda
my
echo. Is it David? Nope.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, now we can. It was your AirPod
Okay.
problem again.
That was weird, yeah. Disconnected. Tell you,
I
man.
can't bonus action grab something else in the chest.
Nah.
Okay, that's my turn then. Yeah.
But you could bonus action say, "Hey, there's stuff in here."
I mean, I think everybody knows that as I was
Okay.
going towards
Right.
the stuff.
Yeah. It is the one's turn that just got knocked back. It's prone and then uses half its. So
What's
it can
he
move
doing
back
over there by that
to Deacon.
chest?
and
Is he
goes to
squanching?
hit, and he rolls a 3. Camarion, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to. I see Deacon over here, and he seems like he's got it handled when it comes to that salamander bug. But I'm worried about Geth over here. I saw him summon his armor, kind of in an attempt to not get hit. And I also see Red, my new friend over there, kind of struggling with this huge monster. So Camarion is looking at Geth and Red and can't choose. And instead of choosing, he puts out both of his hands and he casts Blindness, Deafness, and I'm going to twin it. So it's going to get this one here and this one here. They're both going to go blind. They got to make a Constitution saving throw. Spell DC is 13. So I'll put that in the chat too.
Rolled a 1 and a 9. And what was the stat used?
Constitution.
9 might be okay. 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12? Is what you say?
Sweet. 13.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
You got them both.
Nice.
So yeah, they both go blind.
Nice.
So they have disadvantage on all attacks, and all attacks on have advantage.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
the end of my turn.
Good round. All right, Britzia, it's your turn now.
Okay, so we got advantage on
On
all
the
of
big
them, or
one.
just
the big one, and then this one. So not on the one. You actually technically have advantage on this one because Bane is here.
That is
with
true.
you. Chaw.
That is true. All right, it's a moment to try to redeem myself. I'm gonna refocus. I'm not gonna lose my composure in front of this fucking surfer elf.
He's a surfer, half elf. Half surfer, half elf.
Half surfer, half elf.
That's the hit.
All man.
Yeah, he's all man.
The
He even look at the icon for his face. Doesn't it look like he's like?
Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, 23. I'm gonna is a 23 is a hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Boom. All right. So we got round one. I squish at the bug for a 7. Does that kill it?
It still lives.
Then I'm gonna hit
It's
it with
still
a
alive.
flurry of blows.
It alives
I'm
well.
gonna hit it with
That's a hit.
a enlivened 16 hit.
Yeah.
Boom. 7
As he
more
ceased to be
damage.
alive?
I chop
7.
down on its thorax.
And how do you do it? How does it die?
With all of the fury of my ancestors, I just like I
Are you karate chopping?
envision that my hand is the scalpel, and I make a very careful cut straight down the thorax with my hand.
It's like
Dope.
Splat, but instead of a surgical cut, it's just squishy. Cool. And then I look at Bane and I say, I can take care of myself.
No, Mama Lemon blade.
You should get like little scalpel
No, my
blades that
lemon
you hold like
blades.
this to do your attacks.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, it's this thing's turn. It looks down at Spine and Red, and just it's like the mandibles open up. It takes one. Oops, got to roll one claw attack here, coming down at Spine. 13.
I'm
That's
gonna-
a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are
Also
you
gonna-
done?
Oh, no, I'm just in the background here. You can keep going. I'm just gonna move to help Geth on this. Give him some advantage on the next turn.
That's the blood.
He already has advantage on that. Just so you know.
Ah, cool. Tight.
Well,
okay,
so do you, though.
Spine.
Mhm.
Cool.
You
Tight.
take- Spine.
Did you
you
roll
take 6
disadvantage with that roll, Albie? He's blind.
Fuck.
Also, does him being blind affect his
yeah.
eyes at all? Like you said, that saving throw, would that change his eyes to where the saving throw isn't happening anymore?
It might. You don't know.
Oh yeah, you gotta roll again. Hopefully we're on
I
the
still
13.
hit. So I still hit. The damage was the lowest I could have rolled, so I'm gonna keep that though. But it was
Nice.
6 damage. And then so that's the attack against you. The attack against Red with disadvantage. Fuck, that's a critical hit, except with disadvantage. It still hits though. Damn. Okay, Red gets hit. Woo shit. 8 plus. So, fuck, 13 damage to Red. Ouch. And then the bite coming back at Spine. And that's a miss. Okay. Creature over here. Where did it go? It must be fighting Gaius. Yes. Okay, so this one here, Gaius, this was the one that was eating the stuff. Turns around and goes in to attack at you. And rolls a natural 1. So that's a miss. It does have advantage, though. And it gets a hit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And roll damage. Ooh, sure. 9 damage.
So that's 4 or 5 halved.
5.
Fine.
I think I give that to you guys when it's halved. I still like for the enemy when they take damage.
For damage? Okay, fair enough.
I do for both sides. Whatever I do for you, I do for them. Oh wait, the other way around. It's my turn. Okay, so Bane just sees Britzia, like just scalpel that thing across. He's like, whoa, and he's just totally taken by it. That this little girl just cut open this bug. Like he's like like not realizing that she's actually just a halfling. He's like, tally ho, and just goes in for attacks against the big thing. And he rolls a 17 as a hit. Fucking Bane with his fist. Why not? Because he doesn't have a dagger. What is it, D4?
Yeah, D4 plus Dex. Or Strength, I guess.
Okay. So he just goes up and he's like, nah! And just like punches this thing like in like he tries to punch it in the head. He like jumps up to hit it and he like hits the mandible and just knocks it like off. It's like fucked up now. And he looks at it, he's like, ha ha! But alas, you don't get anything extra on that. Jaeger, it's your turn.
Right. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep trying to attack this with Eldritch Blast. Let's see if I hit it this time.
You have advantage.
Oh, excellent. Let's roll again. Hit.
16 does not hit.
Well then.
Damn.
I apparently don't do anything.
Sorry.
You know, it happens.
This one goes over to attack Gaius. And it hits for 4 damage. So 2.
2. Okay.
And the one over here by Geth continues to attack Geth. Rolls with disadvantage, right? Because it's blind. Right, Zach? Right, Kamarian?
Yes, sir.
This one, that one's blind. Okay, with disadvantage, rolls a 12. So 15.
Which with mage armor misses, right?
15?
Yeah, it misses. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
15 with mage armor.
Or 16 with mage armor, right? Is it 16 or 15? Because I rolled 15.
It's 15.
It's 15 plus your
whatever.
dex.
Oh, yeah, plus
Right?
your dex.
Well,
Yeah.
it would be 13 plus your Dex then.
So,
Yeah, it's 13 plus my dex, which is just 2.
which is 15.
So,
Okay, so
15.
it does hit you. It only does 2 damage, though.
There
That's hilarious. Okay, it's Red's turn. She's like, fuck. We gotta kill this thing. And she summons the powers from beyond and see another spell. Oh shit. Yeah. She's going to take a step back. Which invokes attack of opportunity. Which is a miss. And she casts Magic Missile. And 3 glowing orbs just boom, 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 and just hit that thing in the face. 1, 2, 3, D4.
Albie, is that like charisma save thing? Like once you save from it, you're good, or it just happens every turn?
It happens every turn, technically.
Even if you save from it on one turn, you have to save from it again on the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so she hits it with that magic missile. Yeah, but there is something going on. It's like it's not affecting you because there's like a blurry sort of, aura around its head, and it's blocking your clear line of sight to its eyes.
Yes.
Geth, it's your turn.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an unarmed attack on this bug in front of me. After my unarmed attack, I'm going to use. Oh God.
We got
Is it an unarmed attack for most people? Only get one anyway. If you're not
What?
a monk, I think you only get.
Yeah, you only get one arm.
You only get 1 point.
Attack. You can only punch.
You only get 1 point of damage, right?
Whatever it is in.
You can't roll a d4.
Right. Is it? Well,
I have no clue. I asked.
Yeah, it's in. It's under
Yeah,
the.
so-
I'm pretty
so
sure
for-
it's just one.
Yeah, for monks, we can roll a d4 in place of the unarmed damage, but typically unarmed attacks, like a punch,
Do one, right?
it's just one, like literally one damage.
1 plus strength or something like that.
Right. Because you're proficient with unarmed attacks, so you still get your proficiency bonus to add to it too to roll the hit.
There you go.
What would it be? A strength roll?
Yeah, it's just like an attack roll. Yeah. You could do a strength.
I mean, I don't have unarmed. Okay, let's just do strength.
Yeah, just roll strength and then
Terrible.
you can add. It's a miss. I mean, you punch it, but it doesn't hurt it. That's why she, was giving out daggers. As I was like, anyone want a dagger? She's handing them out. Use magic. Why are you punching it?
All right. Well, so I was gonna try to punch it, but now I'm gonna summon my Shadow Blade as
Bonus
an
action.
extra, or as my bonus action. Yeah.
We do it
So
that
probably
in the other
both of them.
order. Do Shadow Blade first, and then hit with the Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
That's the way
I
to do it.
literally, I'm not allowed to do it because it's a bonus action.
Bonus
Bonus action can happen at any
actions.
point. Yeah, they don't have to happen after your action.
Your actions
Bonus
can
actions
happen
can
in
happen
any
first.
order, so you can move bonus action attack or attack move bonus action. You can swap it around in whatever order you want
Yeah.
to.
So
Well, that's
you can
literally
cast
why
another
I
spell.
texted you guys about it.
No, and that's what
Alright.
we said,
He said
Kyle.
action. Yeah.
That's
Here,
literally why. I
How about
texted you
this?
guys
How about this?
I would say just
so-
roll for an attack with Shadow Blade. 'cause that
Yeah,
was-
which you did right there. It's a 17, and that is a hit. So I'm gonna give it to you. So click on Shadow Blade, and it should roll damage.
Let me look up Shadow Blade. How does this shit work?
Yeah, so Shadow Blade is a bonus action. Your
God,
action
is it
would be
like
attack.
atrocious.
Is it like in a bonus action that's part of your attack action or something?
No,
No, your bonus action is to
I just
summon
put it
a
in
sword.
there that way.
Yeah.
So his action would be to use it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. You did 3 damage. I'm gonna just because like it's also the first time you've used that spell. I use that a lot in a character I play. in
Yeah,
a different
that's a
game,
really
so
good spell. Holy shit.
It's a fantastic spell. Spine, it is your turn.
All right. I see how it is, Red. I see how it is. I'm gonna swing
still-
at this.
Yeah, so you can move right there and be within 5 feet of Bane. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what he has, I have advantage because he's blind. Anyway, right?
This is true.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to stab him. Jesus. Oh, 18.
It's a hit.
Nice. Sneak attack time. All right. So with the Digglies, 5.
Okay.
Sneak attack, 7. So that's 12. And then I'm going to bounce 2. I'm going to go disengage in the bonus action and then go over here to that square. Poof.
Just so you know, you don't have to disengage because he's blind.
Oh.
He can't see you, so you can.
Oh, really?
You can't
dash.
get an
So-
opportunity attack. You could dash
Awesome.
and dash you instead.
Thank you. So I'm going to stab him again. And run.
That's a hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
7.
7. Nice, dude.
Oh, he did a second attack too?
Well, because he
Yeah,
has
because I
2
didn't have to
daggers.
disengage.
And then he's not
Mhm.
disengaging, he's just walking.
Yeah.
Very good. Deacon, it is your turn, Gaius. You're on deck.
cool. I'm just getting pissed off at this fucking bug.
Tell me
Like that
about
you're
it.
not looking. You're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, this time I'm gonna literally just swing on him.
tight
Right hook.
because I assumed I was like monks can do this.
I'm just like boxing this thing.
Yeah, just.
Oh shit! Almost a fucking crit. Okay. Then I'm going to swing again. I'm gonna use my last flurry of blows because why not?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That did not hit though, so that's awesome. I'll do it again. That one hits. And I'll do the same thing, but I'm gonna knock him prone. So that time was more of like a smash downward.
Nice. Very good.
You're at 5 damage.
Right.
And that's it for me.
Right, guys.
All right. Likewise, I'm also getting very pissed off at this bug. I don't even see the backup coming. We're gonna go full hog. Let's just take a very martial stance. And you guys ever know what's the Japanese term for it? It's like counter swordsmanship, where it's like this. The action is based on just coming down with like a one very powerful attack. It's
Yeah,
just
sure,
that.
yeah.
So it's a great weapon master attack. Let's hope this hits. That should be with advantage because I'm reckless attacking. But it hits anyway.
It's still a
They're
hit.
gonna get advantage on me regardless. So
Damn.
that's 24 damage. to this one right in front of
24.
me.
Hell yeah.
If this
Boom.
bug is not dead,
To the one in front. Wait, to which one? The one you were
the
attacking?
one directly in front of me, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You crush it. It's dead.
Yeah.
How does it die?
That means, like I said, just split in two. And which, if anyone looking spine, you would see this. The sword doesn't have a point to it. It's just a flat blade that has a bit of a flange at the end, so it's kind of weighted towards the tip.
Executioners. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
So it just comes down directly through the center of this bug and hopefully splits it in half.
Yeah. So you just like
I'm impressed for sure.
just like bug guts split out everywhere. Like
And-
it was like there's like it's like anime though, where it's like there's a moment of hesitation after you do it. It's like and it's like and it just goes nuts afterwards. And you're just like, oh damn, bugs guts
And-
everywhere.
Since I killed it, I can do that again.
This is right.
So
You
we're
can
gonna
attack
turn
again.
To this one on the far side,
Right.
and same thing. Let's turn on advantage this time.
I'm thinking over here. Maybe he doesn't need any help. I'm just putting the daggers back in and just watching.
Well, I'm pretty sure those two miss.
Yeah, those are both misses.
Oh, never mind.
Nice try though.
Yeah, so that's my turn.
Splat.
Okay.
Squish.
Whose turn? The one that's fighting Deacon. Is it prone again?
It's prone again. It has disadvantage on attacks.
Christ.
How long
Oh
is
my
the big
God.
bug gonna be blinded for?
As long as Chimerian maintains concentration.
Nope,
up
it's
to
not
a
even
minute.
nice.
concentration. It's a whole minute. So
Oh, it's just a
Oh,
whole
there
ass
we go.
minute. I rolled a 5 and a 20, and so disadvantage says you get the 5.
Yeah.
Miss. Chimerian, it is your turn.
Gotcha.
So 10 turns, Cihan. It'll be blinded for 10.
Insane amount of time.
That's awesome.
It's been 3. Okay, Chimerian, go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna come up next to this one, and I'm gonna use shock grasp.
Damage. That's a hit. Yeah, you got it. Okay.
4 damage.
Right.
Thing is
Anything
still
else?
alive. It's taken so. There's no way
It's
thing is still
barely.
alive.
It's dwindling.
Dwindle.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
you had advantage on the attack.
Because I firebolted it too, right?
You firebolted the one over here.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to take 1 step right here.
All right, Britzia.
he doesn't get a reaction.
Okay. Feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna try to squish this one as well.
Hit. 7 damage.
It is still alive?
Yes.
Squish, squish.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Man, he's still alive. I spit on it.
Ah, everyone's spitting tonight. All right, it's the Biggin's turn. Fucking blind and deaf. It's like looking around and goes to attack Bane with disadvantage, and it rolled a natural 1. Second attack. 9. Oh, that actually hits with the plus 2. 7 damage to Bane. Mandibles. It's a miss. All right. It's the one that's attacking Geth over here. Rolls to hit. It's blind. Disadvantage. Misses. It is Bane's turn. Cha. All right. Well, he's gonna attack it. He's like, He needs a weapon. He doesn't have any daggers. He's got nothing. Oh, maybe he actually has one of the daggers. How many people took daggers? Spine? Camarian?
I took one, yeah.
Anyone else take a dagger?
I had my spear.
Then she
If I saw him
handed one.
struggling, I could throw him a dagger.
No, she handed one. So Bane can have a dagger. All right, Bane comes swinging through.
I should have just kept that as a spear.
Still misses. Jaeger, it's your turn.
Right. I'm also getting fairly annoyed at this bug I'm trying to attack, so I'm going to keep
The big one?
Yep, the big one. So I'm going to attack it again, and I still have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh,
That was almost
So
a 10.
Mm.
it was a 10. We all saw it. 8 force damage. Okay. Your turn.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast. The Warlock,
Started
everybody.
Blasting.
So I started blasting. Gaius, this one attacks you. 13 as a miss.
That misses.
The other one, 17. Tis a hit.
Still on me.
Yeah, 7 damage.
So 4.
Yeah. Red, also very pissed at this big thing, fucking runs over here and she says, "Hey, Bane, look out." And points her finger straight down. Cast Fireball.
Oh shit.
Dexterity saving throw for something that is blind and cannot see it. So, and come on, Bane. Yeah. Bane fucking dodges out of the way. Oh shit. We're gonna roll a lot of d6. What is it? 8d6? 4,
Damn, she's strong.
6, 7. Where's my last d6? Going into the pile. Okay. See if I get my 40k rolls. Shit, that's pretty good. Couple 1s and 2. A lot of 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 26, 7, 8, 9, 29 damage as it gets. She throws a fireball behind it in like towards the cave this way. And the radius.
This is red?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Red. She just basically she's like, fuck this thing. And just like lets loose a fireball. I don't know why she spirit guns it, but why not? And just the whole cavern fills like with fire for a moment. Well, not the whole cavern, but like it feels like you guys feel the warmth. Gaius, you see it in the distance as it silhouettes the enemies you're fighting. Spine, it hurts you just because it's so bright and you're used to, Underdark style being a drought. And it's just like a massive eruption of flame before it goes out. And the thing is still standing, but it's like partially on fire and like fucked up and blind and deaf.
But plays a
Geth,
mean
it's-
pinball.
Yeah. Geth, it's your turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this guy in front of me has taken a little bit of damage at this point in time, so
Do you still have
I'm
Shadow Blade
going.
up?
Say what?
I do still have Shadow Blade up, but I can't
Shadow Blade? You should
attack
attack
with
it. Yeah,
Shadow
attack it.
Blade and use a cantrip or a spell. So
Well, you could
Um,
attack with Shadow Blade and use a cantrip or a spell as long as they were bonus actions.
Well, casting Shadow Blade is
No.
the bonus action.
Hmm.
Attacking with it
Shadow
is the
Blade is
action.
no. Forget Shadow Blade's concentration. So attacking with it is not a spell. You're maintaining
it's an
concentration
action.
on it. It's a weapon, right? So what I'm saying is, if he has a bonus action spell or a bonus action cantrip, you could totally do that, Kyle.
So
There
wait,
no
since he
bonus action.
casted, because he casted Shadow Blade last turn, he still has it.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell. As long as he
Awesome.
maintains concentration on it, it's in his hand.
So we don't have to keep casting it.
And in fact, he could throw it if it was a thrown weapon, which you can make it, and then
it
summon it
does
back to his
count
hand.
as a thrown weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
it does
you can
count
choose
as a
to.
thrown weapon.
So like,
But I don't have the ability to attack with it and cast a cantrip. That's not an option for me.
No,
I
but
would need
doesn't
to
Shadow
be-
Blade do more damage than a cantrip?
No. It's 2d8, right?
I
Shadow
think so.
Blade.
yeah, 2d8 psychic.
Yeah, 2d8.
It's more than
Yeah,
cantrips.
that is more. Okay.
I would use it.
and
I mean, you have
actually
it
get
concentrated.
I get advantage because we're in like a gloomy cavern
He's
and it
also
gets
blind.
advantage in the dark
Yeah, it's in the dark.
Yeah, and he's blind.
So, can't see it anyway. It's blind blade, and you can't see
Yeah.
it.
So let me just use the Shadow Blade. I wanted to use one of my cantrips, but we'll do this instead.
Oh my god!
And I miss. So
It was like the dice hit each other and caused.
never mind.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
Now
Okay.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, you should have done what you wanted to do, man.
Well, you can still give any bonus action spells.
No.
I'm sorry, I'll shut my trap from now on.
La 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 la. Let's see. I think I do have one other one. No, I don't have any other ones. No. Nope. Not right now.
Rough. Spine, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to walk about 10 feet and do a little sneaky sneak on this one.
With advantage.
Yes. All right. Let's see if I can hit it.
It's a hit. Yeah, the rolls
That's a
change
hit.
the color of your dice.
And then
Somehow changes it. That's what it is. Geth is using the wrong color dice.
and then sneak attack. So I did 16 damage. But this guy is
There it
not
is.
blinded, right?
No.
No.
So I'm going to then disengage from it. 10, 20. No, 5. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Just move over here after I stab him.
All right.
And that's Spine's turn.
All right, Deacon.
I found it. Shadow Blade.
You got
Nice. This guy's still prone. Assuming. So Deacon again, yeah. He's just gonna take 2 fists up, the 1 fist, and just smash down on him.
Nice. Oh,
God damn it.
the balls tonight.
Oh shit, I didn't change my colors. Cool, then I get bonus action to hit again without flurry blows, just as what's it called? Martial arts.
Right.
I quit D&D.
All right, guys, this has been a really fun campaign.
New character.
Yeah, right? Jeez. Okay, Gaius, it's your turn. Sorry. I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm sorry.
Damn, I mean, it's just been some real rolls all around.
Yeah, like Eric's
Alright.
been missing, Kyle's been missing.
So this one's just got stabbed by spine, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Geth's got terrible dice. Honestly, we're gonna need to
Change
have
the
a
colors.
Change your colors.
Change the
I
color.
already did. I changed
Do it
him
again.
to the color of death.
Just keep doing it every turn.
No, it's good. It's good. Oh, you did
but yeah,
change.
Try
let's
setting him for Wumbo?
Have you tried setting it for Wumbo? Let's see if this hits. Does 14 hit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it does. That'll be a good 18.
Reroll those 1s and 2s.
I don't have that yet.
Oh, what?
That's the other one.
Sorry, other character. Damn it.
That's
but
the
18
fighting style, right? That's great weapon
Yeah.
fighting style.
I just have Great Weapon Master, which does the +10 to damage.
Right, I was thinking you're a paladin all of a sudden.
But this
very
one
good.
right here, the one that just got
For-
stabbed.
For how much
18?
damage? Oh, because you have the +10 to it.
Yeah.
How does he die?
Same way.
Nice.
Try to go in a sweeping arc across, and just gonna continue that swing into the one that's currently behind me.
This one just died. My bad. I gotta remember to move the fucking camera. Maybe I'll just leave it all up like that.
And I think that hits. And 21 to the one behind me.
Okay. No. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Okay, anything else, or is that it?
Is it dead?
No.
Oh, damn. Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay. The one in front of Deacon over here, this up here goes to attack you, Deacon. You've been laying into it, but it's still got something left, and it misses. Camarian, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move over here to 20, 30.
Yeah, these things are not tough, but I mean they're not damage dealers, but they're also super tough. So it's kind of weird.
No, I'm going to do something similar that I did earlier. I see Gaius with the the two that he just killed, and one remaining, and the big one that Bane is still fighting. And I'm gonna, instead of going for either of them, I decide to take them both on. I'm gonna double chromatic orbs. You see these two fiery orbs develop in my hand, and I just push them both out in either direction.
Fucking love it. It's sick.
So do you have to roll twice for that?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I should have rolled with advantage. My bad. Here we go.
It's okay.
I think you win coolest character so far.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I
Let
guess
me,
that
like,
does
make this
13
encounter
hit
really
on the
easy.
small one over here or no?
No, it's a miss.
Okay. All right, then there's for the
punch
bigger
it.
one.
Well, I also punch it. And you're just like, I have
Oh.
fire orbs and blindness.
There we
coming out
go.
of my
Oh,
hands.
come on. It was there.
It was.
I watched it.
No.
We all saw it.
That
It's
was
on
like the
recording.
basketball going around the rim and then just like popping out. That's what just happened.
Yeah, basically. That's basically what that was. And then
Oh,
you still hit.
no,
that
what a
with the
waste
15.
of my. Oh, I hit 15 hits. Beautiful. That's great.
Wait,
Good news.
15 hits. Which one? This one?
Oh, I guess it doesn't then. Thanks, Alfie.
No.
You got me all
Sorry. I did. Fuck, I'm so terrible. Oh my
That's
God.
right. So no.
I'm gonna write about this in my journal later.
No, they both miss.
Fuck. That's amazing, but fuck. Okay, Britzia, it's your turn.
All right. Okay.
Está bien, está bien, está bien.
You can still keep the coolest character award though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Gaius is kicking ass over there.
No, there's really cool character. You're just like every
Damage
round
does
you're
not
just
equal
like,
cool.
I have the power of blindness emanating from my hands and also fire orbs. And we're just like,
Thank
you.
I'm waiting to get my weapons back.
I'm like, I got a dagger.
I'm just trying to squish the bug with my hands.
We should just boil the bugs.
Cool. 5 damage
Somehow you're doing a better job.
to this cute little guy in front of me here. Is he still alive?
How much damage? 5?
5?
Albie, I think you're muted.
How does it die?
Oh, he does not get nearly the same nice treatment. I punch his tail down as he starts to run away, and it rips away from the rest of his body as his guts spill out from behind him. And then I also pick up a little bit and taste it, and then I turn my attention to this one over here. With my martial arts, if I'm going to use my second unarmed strike as my bonus action, does it have to be on the same enemy? Are there any limitations like that?
No, it's just your bonus action.
Tight.
Or whoever you want.
Cool.
And if there
All
was,
right, so I
if
come
there
up to
was,
this
that would
one.
be whack.
That would be whack. I'm just making sure. But agreed, that would be quite whack.
Again.
It's a hit.
Boom. 7.
Punchy things. It's dead. How does it die?
Oh,
God damn it. I'm beating the shit out of it, they can't freaking kill it.
The little girl just walks over, fucking punches it, and kills it. Oh my god, it's
I
amazing.
grab it by its proboscis and I take a bite out of its segmented eyes. I say, you will not confuse me anymore. Have you seen A Bug's Life? You are about to be a bug's dead.
Yes.
All right,
From across
cool.
the room, you hear deadpan laughter from Bane. Oh, that's fucking funny, bro.
I get that reference. I have seen A Bug's Life.
I've seen that movie. No.
I have seen the puppet show, or the whatever they call it in these times.
Yeah, right. So just with magic and illusions. All right, it's the Biggin's turn, and it's gonna still try. It's going for Bane. It's just feeling around because it's blind. It doesn't know what to do. It's starting to get scared, and it fucking hits him. Jesus. Insane roll. Okay, Bane. This thing just comes down with one hand, boom, and it hits Bane right into the ground. He's like, "Oh no!"
Even with disadvantage.
Like back.
Yeah, I rolled hella good. And then the second attack missed. The third attack with the mandibles, it comes down and it gets him like across on either side on his rib cage, and it's like crunching down on him. He's like, "No!" It hurts hella bad, and this thing's fucking going for the kill. Oh, sick. All right. Fucking Bane's at 1 hit point. God damn.
Damn.
He's just like, oh. And it's his turn. And he's like, fuck off. And he just like takes one dagger strike right into the face of this thing. And with advantage, he gets the hit. Gets D4. Dex. 5. And sneak attack. 5, so 15 damage. He does back to it, and he fucking stabs it in the. It goes right through between the eyes, like right into its head. And he's just like, and he just turns it, and the thing goes, and it just falls limp on him.
Good
He's
job.
like, ah. He's stuck under it, and he's like, help.
That idiot has earned my respect.
Jaeger, it is your turn.
Hey.
Everybody's
just-
kill got stolen.
Pretty much. So yeah, gonna keep attacking this guy.
It's
with,
dead.
Eldritch Blast. Oh, it's dead?
It
Oh.
just died. Bane just killed it. That's what I was just describing.
Oh, all right. Well,
It attacked him, and then he was like, with all he had left, he stabs it in the face with the dagger. He fucking killed it because it had. Yeah, I mean, it had a considerable amount of hit points left, but he got his attack on it. Fucking sneak attack damage.
yeah.
Nice.
All right. Let's see if I'm in range here, because there's only one thing left, right? This.
Oh, is that the case?
That's all I can see.
Yeah. You're gonna Eldritch Blast him.
I'm gonna do that. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do.
Blast of the Eldritch.
You're gonna start shooting
advantage.
Gordon in the back now. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
You move over one step, and you get a hit. Nice. Yay!
He's taking a lot of damage.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
All right. So,
Wow.
So how does he die? With your
Right.
Eldritch Blast, which is force damage? I imagine it just doesn't explode. It just explodes, right? Like just.
well, I shoot him with it, and it just creates like a hole in his head, and he just
Oh
falls over.
damn! Mind bullets.
As I'm coming down with the next strike. Hey.
That's
That's you.
all of
Nice shot.
the enemies.
As
Yes.
soon as
Cool.
it ends,
Okay.
you see Deacon just like smashing the shit out of the bug that's already dead because he's so pissed off. At that fucking bug.
Red goes over to you and she's like, it's dead. Like, you see, if you don't. She's like,
Right. I throw it across the room and start walking to the chest.
Just like
Just out of anger, just fuck you, I'm out.
Nice. So you go through. So you guys clear. They were out of initiative order. So you all like go like kind of, get your bearings on the area and like the situation rather, and like, kind of search about. All of you just like immediately run for that chest, like our stuff, and then you go through it and you find all of the different things that you would have had. And does anyone have any metal weapons?
I had a rapier.
Okay, there's a
Whoa,
rapier.
some
And,
javelins and some hand axes.
Alright.
Whoa.
Okay, so
I guess I had a couple daggers that were in there.
okay.
Yeah, I
Anyone
have
else have
2
anything
daggers
metal?
in there.
And
I
a
have
crossbow,
just-
if that
yeah,
counts as metal.
Hand
I just
crossbow,
have
does that
color
count as
staff.
That was
well?
a light crossbow.
I have a crowbar. I have darts.
I do have a crowbar too. And thieves' tools, poisoner
I
kit. I don't
also
know if
have a
all this shit has
crowbar, a
metal in it.
hammer.
All right, you go and find all of your stuff. I'm gonna have each of you roll a d20. No, a d100. Sorry, I'll just have you all each roll a d100.
Can Deacon get a short rest while you guys are doing this?
Yeah, you are short resting while doing this.
Hell yeah. Get my key points back.
I would all like to short rest.
Okay. Did anybody get below a 50?
Yeah,
Spine did and Jaeger did.
I got a yeah.
So Jaeger, do you have any in your equipment? Do you have any metal equipment? Anything that has metal? And out of all of your equipment, same thing, spine. Anything that you have that's metal.
So I have a rapier, a hand crossbow, 2 daggers, and hand
Imagine this is these
crossbow
all the
is
things
kind of made
putting
out of
down if they
bone.
check them for weapons, like when you're going into an area.
Yeah, exactly. And I have like a lantern. I don't know, like, do I go through the equipment too?
So
I have,
what I'm
like,
gonna say
a hammer,
is,
a lantern,
I'm gonna roll a
and a
d4.
crowbar.
I'm gonna roll a d4. On a 1, it's a dagger. On a 2, it's a crossbow. On a 3, it's and or 4, it's like a miscellaneous item, like for
Like
Mhm.
the rapier.
Oh, the rapier is one of those two. Shit, dagger, rapier, crossbow. So that's 1, 2, 3. I rolled a 4, so it's some item from your kit. So
Oh,
some
thank
gear
God.
that you have.
How about a
on-
lantern? I lantern, a crowbar.
The crowbar is gone.
Okay.
Crowbar's totally eaten away.
Wow.
That's solid metal,
I
so
got
that makes
so
sense.
fucking lucky.
It ate a crowbar. Okay,
Yeah.
and then for the other person that failed, which is Eric, the warlock, rather, Jaeger, do you have any metal equipment?
I don't think so. My
You might not
staff,
have any
I think,
metal. Is wood.
yeah, my staff is I would, I think.
You don't have
Yeah, I
any
don't
metal
think I have any
armor.
metal.
You don't have any
Actually,
daggers?
maybe like a chain necklace or something, like
Okay.
jewelry.
You might have a chain that's gone. If you have no other items that are metal, then that's just purely eaten. It's just the necklace is gone. Like, damn it! But the gem, whatever gem was on it, is still there. It's just the chain that's been eaten. You all find your stuff. You all get a short rest. Kind of Red looks around and she's like, makes a comment to Deacon. Now I know why they used stone spears. And she motions to the creatures, and she says that they, clearly they eat metal.
What are they? I ask her.
I mean, in D&D, they're called rust monsters, but
Okay,
in
what does
this,
she know?
they're a burrowing like bug creature, but they call them rust eaters. Same thing, same idea. But rust eaters.
Do you eat them?
Yeah. She's like, ew. I mean, I don't know. Maybe tastes like lobster. Bane is super upset. He's like, no, this is totally bogus. And he like pulls it out, and his rapier is literally half eaten. And he's like, why? No. And he like gets down on 2 knees, and he like cries up to the thing. And he's like, now I'm gonna need to buy a new one. And he like puts it away, and he's like, looks over at Red, and Red looks at him, and she's like, I swear, like, he might have intelligence is your dump stat. He's like, what? And then she's like, never mind. She gathers the rest of you, and she's like, all right, guys, let's keep going. Let's get our rest in, and we got to get through this cave. And so you all pack up and prepare back for traveling through these caves, which you meander through for a little while. It takes a good part of the day at this point because the sun is up, but you're in a cave. And so you can't tell. It's been dark. Now, the cave meanders here and there. And then eventually you hear the sounds of commotion of people. It starts getting a little bit louder. You can definitely tell that, it sounds like people are being whipped.
Outside the cave? Are we still in the cave?
It's like in a deeper part of the cave. You notice daylight coming through, because this is kind of as you're going through these caves, one veers off kind of to the right, the other goes to the left. The daylight you notice is coming from the one on the left. The other way is where you hear the whips and sounds coming from.
Good thing we're not headed that way, right?
I mean, Red looks around and she's like, I don't even have to speak for us. I mean, it's like, we're trying to get the fuck out of here, right? Like, so she's like, this way. And you guys start.
I want to go and at least take a peek. I want to take a peek and see if I can see around the corner or what's going on.
Okay. So make a
see what's
stealth
happening
check.
there. Okay.
Should we just go rescue? I mean, there's like 7 of
Oh,
us,
I'm
right?
doing it with advantage. Sorry.
It's all right.
Well, would I do it investigate too or no?
Well, I want his stealth to see how quiet you can be, and then do a perception check. Okay. So you kind of go around through the cave. Everyone's like, "Wait, we're like they're like, it's fine. We're getting out of here." And like, wait, hold on. See what this is about. Like, maybe there's other people, right? And also maybe it's like the sounds of whips make you think of like your past of being
BDSM.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Come
Yes,
on.
no?
BD. It's just nerds. Okay, so it's so you're trying to sneak, and then like some of the cave just like a couple of rocks like crumble off, and you're like, fuck. And like you look around, and it's like kind of hard to see because it's like pretty dark. But your dark vision's like near perfect as a drow, and you make out these details, and it looks like somebody that like is taking a break. They're like sitting in a chair and like they're exhausted, and there's a whip out on a table, and then there's like just people arranged.
Are they
their
on
backs
their
are facing you?
15?
Yeah, exactly. Their backs are facing you, and they have no shirts on, so you see all the lashes on their backs from this person whipping them. And the person's like this kind of a scrawny looking guy, like nothing like looks very special about him. Very obviously, it's like been tasked to.
Cihan lost power, so he's out. He's just frozen.
Oh,
He just did it in one of our chats saying he lost power. He's logging back in now.
oh, that's cool. All right, well, let's take a break then. Everyone grab some waters and do whatever you need to do, and we'll wait for Cihan to get back. It's hella funny. I was like describing all this to nothing. I will be right back.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that.
Guys, hear me?
I can hear you. You're
Okay.
very choppy.
Yeah, like crazy entire neighborhood just lost power. It sucks.
It's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
Albie, did you see my message?
I did, but the link was broken, so it didn't show me anything.
Wait, I didn't send you a link. I sent you a picture.
The picture was broken.
Really?
Have you guys had these
Try this.
Topo Chico hard seltzers yet?
Oh, there it goes. I had to open it. Yes, and hilarious.
These are bomb.
All right.
I wanted to
Are we
know what
back?
was gonna happen.
Can you hear us, Cihan? Oh, wait, everyone's on the
I
break. All right,
can
we're going to
hear
take the break.
Okay. Hopefully, after the break, the internet will come back. Power in general.
Well, I mean, you live in, what, San Jose? I'm sure there's like a million people there that are pissed right now.
No, I'm not in San Jose right now. I'm in Hemet.
Oh, even worse.
You hit it?
That's right. Yeah. See if I can do this. The only light I have is the browser. It's like a lantern, you know.
Okay.
But nope.
Ghoul lighting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just realized how slow my LTE is over here. I never had to use it. I'll investigate this. I'll be right back. There's a phone here.
It's bullshit. We have like I have like AT&T 5G or whatever, but like the only place you can get actual 5G is in like Florence, which is like a small middle nowhere town south of Phoenix. It's like this little strip like off the 10, like in Florence from like Queen Creek down to like halfway to Tucson.
Why would they have it in Florence?
Maybe they have updated towers, like newer ones, so like they have the ability to get the 5G out there or something weird. But like, if you look at the 5G map for AT&T, it's like the stupidest thing in the world. It's all just down there.
I mean, good for Florence, but like you would think that the city of Phoenix would have.
Yeah, you think. Yeah, I'm in the middle of like downtown. Like I'm in the middle of town right now, and I have shit. It's like, well, it's like I have like 2 bars 5G, 5GE, whatever it's called.
This is all
5G isn't even 5G. It's just 4G with a different title.
Right. It's crap, in other words.
It's 5GE, so it's not the wideband. You just got the regular one. You got the narrow.
Yeah, and the only place you can get wideband in town is, like I said, it's like south of town. It's really stupid.
In Italy, like what
Florence,
like
like
in Italy. Yeah, Florence, Italy. Like, what are the chances that it would only be in Florence, Italy?
It is almost a Casa Grande.
From the city of Phoenix are watching. We would appreciate it if you give us some 5G. City of Florence.
Where's the 5G at? Like, I'm not even in Phoenix. Let's get 5G.
The other 8 million residents of Phoenix would love it if you got 5G here.
Yeah.
Like the one guy for Verizon, the rep, he's watching.
Is anybody from Phoenix City Council getting paid
I'm
off
AT&T,
by
come on.
AT&T? You're not.
Yeah,
you're
right?
not getting paid enough.
Corruption. All right, so we're back. I think. Do I have
All right.
everyone? Spine, you here? Are you here with me, Cihan? Even though you only got the 5 GE.
Yeah, I'm here. Actually checking out. Some of the houses have lights here.
He's
know what
just
the hell
taking a
but yeah,
stroll
I'm
playing
here.
D&D. I'll roll for you. Okay,
Yep,
so
that's what I'm
what I
doing.
was describing to you, this is the best, is that you were take a look around and you see this guy that's taking a break from whipping all these people that are chained up, and their backs are faced to you, so you can't see their faces, and obviously they're prisoners, and they're being broken. It's perhaps what is about to happen to you, except that you guys escaped. So. You kind of see it, but you make enough noise and stumble through that. Like the guy that's on break on his 15 from whipping these people is like, "What? Who's there?" And he's like, "Is that Tony?" It's like, "I'm tired,
The
man."
eye on the screen opens up.
Yeah, right.
Or half opens.
Yeah. We never went through what you all looked like, so we should take the opportunity now to do that. But the guy's like, "Oh, it must be nothing," and then so I'll stop it there. So Spine, starting with you, what do you look like?
Well, I'm about like 5 feet, 5.2, right? And very slender. I have gray skin, just like mid-gray, with purple eyes and white hair.
Sick.
That's what I look like. I'm kind of like this underground, very not surface-looking person.
Drow wearing like what kind of like leathers?
Yeah.
You got leather armor?
Yeah, I wear like now that I'm wearing it, studded leather with a hood. Hoodie. I have a rapier that I use, and then I have some daggers to throw and a little hand crossbow. And I have like a backpack
But no
full
crowbar.
of shit. But no crowbar.
All right.
I still have my lantern. Yeah.
Nice. Which you need right now because you have no power. Weird.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Next, I'm gonna go with Britzia, the halfling monk. David playing them. David, so what does Britzia look like?
Britzia is. Let me see if I can pull up. This will be like the story time image here.
Oh, it's show and tell.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
It's like, did you draw that?
Yeah. I wish. No, this isn't the one I drew. This is the one I kind of like. This is
you
like an
hacked
exquisite
together.
corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Britzia is a
awesome.
female half-elf monk.
Halfling.
She is
Halfling?
halfling. Yeah, she's a barber surgeon. So she naturally has like a bandolier of potions and cosmetic things, and she's got like a cute satchel here that's shaped like a cat's paw, and inside of it are the tools that she used to either make people beautiful or cut them to bits. And she wears. She's also very very experienced as a plague doctor. So she's got a plague mask that is a shark's head. Yeah, she's cute, but she'll kill you.
I love it.
Does she have like serrated teeth too? Like it's like
she's
scary sharp teeth.
She's just
gotta watch out for those.
What's that?
Does she have like sharp teeth too? Like serrated teeth? Can you not hear me?
Hold on, everybody's breaking up. Give me.
Oh no!
Try
breaking up.
Sorry. Try that one more time.
Does she have serrated teeth?
She does have serrated. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, she has. She has blue hair, yellow eyes, serrated teeth, all the trappings of a beautiful young lady, and her shark mask's teeth is a zipper. So when she needs to go with a mask, social distance a little bit, she just like zips the mouth shut.
That's so rad. It's so funny.
I love that. Okay, very good.
Is it a cloth shark or is it like a real shark head?
Is it a real shark? No, I'm sorry. It's a leather shark head.
There you go.
But
Stinky, but cool.
All right, Gordon, you're next there on the bottom. Gordon playing Gaius. So what does Gaius look like?
Yeah, Gaius is a human. He's probably about 6'5" or 7, somewhere in there, somewhere north of 6 feet. Kind of built, he's ripped, but not to the extent that you would expect a barbarian to be, which is a little odd. As mentioned earlier, giant executioner swords, and wears nothing but mostly just some baggy pants and like leather straps that kind of go across the chest and across the back, which are mounted with a whole bunch of weapons, from axes to some harpoons, and where the sword is normally kept. And he's got sandals on, which if you look, you can kind of see a little like tail end of a tattoo on his right foot that looks kind of like a tail that curls up around the thigh and kind of disappears into the pants, and you can see it come around the back and down the left arm, which when you look at it is just a really long snake tattoo, kind of with a really menacing head that is like on the hand, kind of like here. And that's the hand that grabs the sword. Yeah. And that's what was glowing while he was raging, is the tattoo itself.
Sick. All right. And then
other than that, long hair, braided, dark brown. Yeah.
Eric, you playing Jaeger, the orc warlock. So what does Jaeger look like?
So for those in Discord, you can see the attachment. I bumped it in the general chat. He is a blue-skinned orc, no hair at all. He has a lot of body tattoos, and normally has a lot of ceremonial jewelry and like leather clothes and a wooden staff. Lost all of his jewelry recently, so he's gonna have to get some more jewelry for that. And yeah,
I did that.
And,
I did that.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. He is
Nice.
a badass orc warlock.
Bring the character icons on screen, so
a blue orc, Mr. T.
Yeah, basically,
Yes.
I'm a knight of warlock. All right, so okay, and then after that, so that's next up is Kyle, Geth, Stormwind. So, what does Geth look like?
So Geth has very angular features. He's very skinny. He's about 6'2", maybe like 180 pounds. He's wearing adventurer's clothes, but it's not like any armor or anything like that. So he's got like leather boots, and it almost looks like a tabard, basically, and like a leather belt. And I have like a woven band around my forehead to keep my hair tied back. I have like shoulder length black hair.
Got the headband.
Really piercing, like blue gray eyes, and my irises are like pinpoint. Also like dilated at all times. And I have a really thick mustache as well. So
I was gonna say I like his mustache. It's familiar.
Thank you.
Yeah, look.
Thank you. Reminiscent of someone, but I'm not sure.
Fantastic. All right, Austin, you're up. Deacon the Damned.
Cool. Yeah, Deacon appears human, but he is tiefling. But you guys have only seen him in his human form. He is about 6'10", like he's a huge hulking dude, probably about 280, jacked as can be, and he has a bald head, a black with kind of peppery beard, because he's about mid to late 30s. He is completely covered in tattoos from his life as a sailor, so he has a lot of tattoos of different creatures he's seen at sea or defeated, different random things. He's wearing a black tunic shirt for the most part, with just black regular pants, with a leather strap belt and a red sash around it. He also has his hands bandaged up and taped because he frequents just unarmed fighting for the most part. And then he uses an ono, which is just his monk weapon, which is a form of hand axe. But he is a very intimidating human. Yes.
That's about it. So
Nice.
after Austin, and last but not least, we have Camarian, played by Zach. So Zach, what does Camarian look like, or Cam? Cam. I can't hear you. Are you muted? He's muted, I think. Best. Sorry, I was
Thank you.
muted.
Appreciate it. Have you guys seen The Midnight Sky? With George Clooney?
Like the real one?
No. My guy basically looks like George Clooney from The Midnight Sky.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So like short hair, long beard, older, really wiry eyebrows. That's Camarian.
Nice.
Deacon's basically Kratos.
Is that
If he
his
didn't have
voice
a big
too?
fat red tattoo.
Does he
Yeah.
sound like
He's
George
got a-
Clooney?
He
Yeah,
sounds kind of like me, but way cooler.
That's how it always
But
is.
he has a small little, looks like a locket or like a little like pocket watch almost that he
Right.
keeps close to the, and it actually glows kind of purple. If you look at it closely, you'll see like a little bit of light coming out from inside the lock.
All right. And then I guess I'll describe Red and Bane. I described Bane earlier. Tanned and jacked, bronzed skin, right? Like blonde hair, half on one side, all down, on the other braided up. He's got like, he does have like the classic sailor tattoos, but like he's a swashbuckler, and he's kind of looks as such. You know, he's got a sick vest that goes with it, and he lives for the sea. He's got, I think, green eyes, if I recall
Oh,
correctly.
he's a seaman. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
As they are.
I see what you did there. What was I gonna say? He's a really good swordsman. So generally enjoys being in a fight. Actually, I think I had a description written for him. I should have just read that. What a noob. Yeah, let's see. Half elven, tall, fair skin, bronzed by life at sea, with light blonde hair, green eyes, slender but athletic, sailor tattoos. Hair kept long but tied half up, half down. Fights with a rapier and a bandolier of throwing daggers. Always in trouble with the ladies, and if he's not in the rigging of a ship, then he's got a tankard of grog in his hand. And he's typically shirtless and likes jewelry. The thing that you notice about him is that he has gold canines. And what was he wanted for? I should have read his thing. I didn't even read that. He banged the magistrate's wife, so like in a town, so classic, pants down, in the act, and then they fucking came down on him. So that was that. Yeah, that one was that. Okay, cool. And then Red, she is like you can see kind of by the token for her, I guess is the best way to describe her. She is pretty. She's pretty. She's cute. Maybe more than pretty. But she's slender build, definitely athletic, really fit. She's been on the run for a long time, so it kind of like the work she's had to put in. She looks quite strong. She has this crazy red hair, and she has this necklace. It's like a choker style necklace, as a medallion of some sort, or some kind of intricate piece, and it has like the seashell necklace style that are adorning it. And she she's sorcerer, so you got that magic, and has a ship, needs a crew, and seeks out, in this case, sought out prisoners, those who have been caught for something wrong, a chance at redemption, if you will. And so she assembles these 7, actually 8, including Bane, folk to come aid her in her journey. for of course, treasure and shiny things. So now that we're back, we'll continue down. You guys, we're in caves, and where we're going to actually go to here is as you go towards the light in the cave that veered off to the left. It's actually another sound that you hear separate from the whipping that is actually louder, and it's the sounds of like roaring, like people begging for mercy or repenting. It just sounds like mindless, like crazy spattering, like of things that people are saying. And as you open up out of this cave, it comes down. There's these stairs that lead down. It's the sun like is so bright it blinds you temporarily, and as your eyes adjust, the picture that comes into view, you realize where you are, and there are these huge walls that go up, and there's like spikes at the top of them that are inward, not outward. They're forced inward, as if they were intended to keep anyone from scaling the walls to get out. And you look around, and it's in this huge like circle, it built into like the side of this mountain, and there's just cell after cell after cell of what you assume are prisoners in this place. And it's like a tube that goes, essentially think of it like a circle where each of the cells are like in this circle, but it's built into this mountain. And out in the open, it's a pit, and you see on like a platform this huge fat, like just disgusting looking of a human. I mean, maybe he's abhuman. You're not sure what he is because he's giant compared to the other humans around him, and he's just fat and slouched, sitting on this like chair, and like there's like a servant like fanning him because it's so hot, and like another like think Jabba the Hutt style. You know what I mean? Like just like a fat blubbering mess.
And Spine's the only one that can see this, right? We all
well, no, the rest. Well, so this is all like I'm just narrating. This is all you going out towards the going out towards the daylight. And so you see this guy sitting on this on a basically like a throne, and it's on top of these. It's like built kind of like pyramidic, like a pyramid style, up to a platform, and it flattens off, and that's what he's sitting on. And there's like these people that are like guarding him or around him, and there's people down, and the thing that like you're surveying, and like it's hard for you to see, and then you notice that there's like just two giant fucking scorpions that are just sitting on either side at the bottom of this like dais, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And you notice that there's other guards that are looking at you, and they see you as you kind of like look out into the sun, and you hear this dude in the middle, this fat fuck, and he's just like, oh. He lets out a bellow and just probably lets out a fart at the same time, and he's just like, escaped prisoners. And he points, it's like, apprehend them. And you can tell it like takes all of his energy to breathe, because he's just so huge, like 700 pounds, 800 pounds, like, I mean, the guy's massive. And Red kind of looks at you all, and she's like, well, I wasn't a prisoner. And he's like, well, then you'll be one soon. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you get XP equal to...
I just got nice.
You just got what?
I think... No, we're good. I think my internet is just fast enough where I can load Roll20. It's okay. I'll put the XP in. That's going to be good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys will have had, like I said, you had that short rest where you could use hit dice to regain health. And then...
I want to fuck these dudes up, dude.
Yeah, so wait, no, not at 3 hours in with a combat, you want to, like, I mean, there could be another hour and a half or two, like,
and
you guys...
we'll see. I mean, you don't know what my plan is. Maybe I have some tricks up my sleeves.
I mean, maybe. The other thing is,
Maybe.
I mean, I was thinking it would be a good spot to end it. So.
It is, and that's why I don't want you to.
Oh.
D&D
That's really how it
forever.
happens, though. Cliffhangers, yeah.
Yeah. What you've come to realize, so I'll describe to you, is the prison that you are in is called the Panopticon. It's actually a term referred for the style of prison that this is. It's a real thing, in which somebody in the middle can see all of the prisoners in a circle around, and none of the prisoners can see the person watching them. So the prisoners live in constant fear of being watched, or if they think they're being watched, and therefore do not do anything to try to escape because they think they're being watched. Kind of a psychological thing. It doesn't necessarily work, but it's just I used the style.
Michel Foucault. It's
So what I was gonna do is
his
cast
prison design.
suggestion, and I was gonna twin suggestion, and suggest that they take on this dude in the middle.
Take on the dude in the middle. Who does?
Yeah,
Other
be like,
people?
hey, why listen to him? Like, what is like? Instead of listening to him, why don't we all get out of here together? Kill him and come with us.
Oh, the guards?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't even respond. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
speak a different language.
they wouldn't even respond because I mean, this is why it's like we should do it next week. We'll find out next week.
Find
Okay,
out
so
next time.
yeah, on Ravengard. Okay, let's do XP. I am going to pop in bonus XP.
Lot of
Challenge
small bugs
him
and
to
big
the
bugs.
Agni Kai.
Say what? Say what?
Say what?
Say who? Say when?
Okay, everybody gets 400 XP.
Oh boy.
Oh my
I know.
god.
You're halfway to the next level. No, it's like it does not.
That's like a quarter of the way.
It is a quarter of the way, which is crazy. 400 XP.
Well, we started
Just watch the bar go.
right?
Yeah, you start at 900, so you'll at 13 of what, 27?
1300.
27?
Yep.
Yeah, the first fight took arguably longer than I wanted it to. Oh, damn, I didn't update the credits with the new character names. No credits tonight.
Next time.
Right, I kind of wanted to. It took longer. I guess I don't know. I guess I expected you would get to the weapons sooner than the combat could begin, but that ended up happening the other way around. So hey, it is what it is.
I tried my best.
You did good, because once you got your weapon, you crushed them, and I think it like that fight was going for a while, and then once it started to turn, it turned very quickly. Every one of them.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Yeah, that was good. That's actually really good combat. So, all right. Well, everyone
fun.
that's been watching, thanks for watching. Should I roll the credits? No, I'm not going to roll them. Fuck it. Everyone, come back now. Watch next time. We're going to have episode 2 of this new campaign. I'm going to start uploading these to YouTube so we can like find them. But thanks for watching. We love y'all.